The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Saturday, February 15th on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Sign up. And when you do, sign up with that promo code TCE SGPN to get a 50% deposit bonus up to $1,000. We're also brought to you by Edge Boost. Yes, earn up to $750 per month on your sports gambling transactions. Go to edgeboost.bet, promo code SGPN. And we're also brought to you by Rhythm, the leader in data-driven picks and props. Get your free 7-day trial period today by going to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That's RITHMM. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm.
Hey, this is John Sally, and you listen to SGPN. Let it ride.
Saturday, February 15th. And if you did not know, it's the goddamn talk show. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, a.k.a. Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
He's the kind of guy that would drink a gallon of gasoline so he could piss in your campfire. You could drop this guy off at the Arctic Circle wearing a pair of bikini underwear without his toothbrush, and tomorrow afternoon he's going to show up at your poolside with $1 million smile and a fistful of pesos.
$1 million smile, they say. Fistful of pesos, they say. Another winning night. Great talk show. I am joined by my co-hosts on this talk show. Give it up for the host of the Ryan and Rush Show. And also make sure you check out the College Basketball Experience pregame show each and every morning or day. Give it up for former video coordinator for Hall of Fame coach Bob Huggins and Frank Martin, Ryan McIntyre, a.k.a. Money Line Mac. How are you, man?
Oh, I'm doing great. Yes, this is a talk show where we have a couple cocktails, talk shit, talk games, and, talk about whatever comes to mind. Welcome to the show, everybody, if you're new.
Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight. It is a talk show. We get paid to actually use our vocal cords. It's fucking crazy, all right? You'd be surprised. The muscle that we use, like if we could just post graphics. Yeah. Hey, someone even commented, why don't you just print out something at the end? Well, there is this thing you can print out over at sportsgamblingpodcast.com. You can click on college basketball picks and you'll get every one of our fucking picks. You could also use the SGPN app. Now, I don't know that you can print from there, but I don't know. The kids these days, they can do all this crazy shit. So they probably can. All right. But you got options here. But this is a talk show and we will talk for a long fucking time. So buckle up and how about tonight's card? We had another, I'm curious if you had a winning. I know I had a pretty damn good night tonight again and we just are rolling here.
11-5. I mean, it's been good. It's been a good week. I actually I looked at the old tally set. I said, what am I on the week? 83-55. Tough week for the Faders.
Yeah, I mean, and you see, there's this thing called the lock next to your pick, where this third-party website that we don't even really yeah. Oh, let me look at mine. 95-60. Oh, that was last week's. Wait a second. This week is where do I see this? Where do I see this right now? Best bet overall. Best bet weekly. Yeah, I'm 18 games above 500. That's before tonight's ones are added up, by the way, which let's see. Yeah. So I will be sitting there at 23 games above 500 by the time they tally up tonight's. It's a free show. It's okay. Free talk show, might I add. Buddy, let's just get right into it because
everybody.
Shout out to the chat. Young Wiz in there letting us know that Total is a black person cereal. I did not know that. I'll have to be now. I'm on the case. All right, and now I gotta hit up all my buddies I grew up with, my black friends, and say, dude, is this a true thing? Is Total a black cereal? Is there such a thing?
You get the fire hose. Julio's hot.
Oh man, the chat. Shout out to the chat. YouTube.com/The College Experience. Get on over there, hit that like and subscribe button. And appreciate everyone that enjoyed the Bet Detective last night. Shout out to Rob Donaldson. Giving me $20 for the UConn Stetson over 10.5 runs in the College Baseball Experience. A SWAC specialist and a college baseball specialist. You're goddamn right. Check out the College Baseball Experience. We were running through shit today. A lot of fire plays. So get on over there. But yes, let's open things up because and if you're in Pittsburgh, make sure you go check out the Bet Detective CJ Sullivan at the Pittsburgh Improv tonight and tomorrow night, all weekend. I forget. I think you rode with me here. Fucking Dartmouth. Yeah. Fucking Dartmouth. 78, Columbia 56, double lock and a battle win against the Bet Detective. Oh yeah. I mean, sweat free. And then how about this? Maybe the game of the night here. There was some good action today. Mount St. Mary's hits. Wait, you took Niagara, didn't you? Me and the Bet Detective rode Mount St. Mary's double lock hit there. Oh my God. We got to explain what happened here to the good folks out there. So the line stunk. Marymount, the Mount had a not Marymount. Mount St. Mary's had a 7-point halftime lead, but in the second half, it was all about these Purple Eagles as they were in a position to win this game. Fouled when up 3. Mount St. Mary's, I forget, was that Dallas Hobbs? I don't remember who made that free throw. Makes the first, misses the second, perfectly tipped out. I feel like that was designed, by the way. Am I crazy?
Yeah. So the old X play, where kind of you send the one guy and he just fucking hit because they're not going to call foul on a rebound on a free throw. So you send the one guy right at the other guy's hip and just run right through it to open the other guy up and miss it on that side. They miss it on that side and then they pin the guy in, threw it back. It was actually beautifully executed play. But,
unbelievably beautiful, man.
Yeah. I have gotten a little tired of the foul up 3 crowd, like being like, it's an automatic win, blah, blah, blah. I forget Iowa State, Arizona, when they were giving Otzelberger shit for not fouling up 3. When Caleb Love made a fucking 75-footer. It's not automatic that you're going to fucking win fouling up 3. So I am a little glad that stupid mathematics outlier got humbled a little bit tonight. But, I mean, what an ending.
Ridiculous. So it's tipped out. And of course, Mount St. Mary's buries a 3. They win 84-83. What a fucking game. And there was a short slate, but some of these games really fucking delivered. This one it kind of didn't deliver, but ended up delivering in the end. Harvard took down Cornell 75-73. This is I think you and the Bet Detective rode with the Crimson. I rode with Cornell. The line stunk.
They beat the shit out of them. That was a hell of a comeback by Cornell.
The place was lit, man.
I know. Those fucking sweater vesters were fucking like, hey, you giving Yale all that props. Look at our sweater vests and a little wine and cheese in that crowd.
I mean, these private school pussies, I'm going to give them credit. That's a 7-win team. That was that lit on a 7-win team.
Yeah.
You know what?
Trying to get laid with their significant others or something. I don't know. What is it, date night? What?
I got to give it to him, man. I got to give it to him right now. Like Harvard just moved up the power rankings for old Pick Dundee. That's impressive.
Yeah.
That gym is pretty fire too. I like that gym. Harvard does it. You know what? For being private school pussies, I think they have like one of the best football stadiums in all of America. And then the fact that basketball stadium's I kind of dig the basketball stadium too, man. Yeah. Great win. Cornell did come back to make this a game a little bit. This was a blowout for a lot of the game. Bad pick by me. And we move along to a double lock that we played here. The Jaspers of Manhattan 7-9. The Warriors of Merrimack 75. We beat the Bet Detective in a battle here in the double lock on these Jaspers. Your thoughts?
It was a night of comebacks. And I mean, that's kind of the theme always in the MAAC and then the Ivy on these Friday nights. I mean, they were down 11 with 5.5 or 6 minutes to go. And I like the Jaspers, man. I like Gallagher. I thought he did a good job at Hartford. And then that stupid ass athletic department. They're
Hartford's the worst.
7-6.
Yeah.
They're 7-6 in league play. I mean, they're chippy.
Yeah. And then our triple lock of the Rider Broncos. Another great game. 74-71. They get it done against Phoenix. Boy.
You should come back too.
Yeah, dude, these games delivered. Even this one right here, which I did not bet on the Penn and Yale side of things. I decided to stay off this one just because I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. This big ass line. Yale beats everyone by 50. Yale 72, Penn 71. Woo! I should have bet this because I capped it correctly. Dude, this was almost a big time loss for the Bulldogs there, but they prevail. Your thoughts?
The old fade the team coming off 4 games in a row on the road where they covered every game, won every game by like 20. He's got a national TV game tomorrow night against Princeton. They were asleep at the wheel tonight. They went through the fucking motions like crazy. They were wearing those heavy sweater vests on the floor. That was fucking pathetic with Yale. Those losses an 18-point favorite.
Shout out to Pure Ruckus TV saying shout out for all the TC picks. Your locks have been crazy this week. Yes, man. It tends to honestly, if I'm being honest with all you fine people out there, I've been doing this show a long time now. I think this is year 8 of me doing this, like calendar year. There's a rhythm to this thing. And I'm curious your thoughts on this, Mac, but like for me, I always feel like I always feel all right. Like the first week of the season, like I could find some edge. Then I feel like I go through a little bit of a down. Like second week, you're like, oh fuck, you're battling. Really November is kind of a battle month to me. Right. And then I feel like I find a little bit of a groove in December. And then it kind of goes away in January, towards the early side or towards the middle of January. You start to battle more. You're having losing nights more often and then by the end of the year, you're back to really fucking fine tuning it. But I'm curious. I mean, would you agree with that?
I completely agree. I mean, yeah. It's like when I was in the coaching industry, I felt like we would play like 3 or 4 different seasons. The first season was the preseason tournament, whatever it is, the first 5-6 games. You're going to an island, whatever. Then you come back off that. Then you got to finish the non-con. You got some rivalry games. You got the challenges. And then you're in conference play. That's the next set of season when you get back from Christmas break. And then all of a sudden you're in the conference tournament. That's the next. And then it's if you can be lucky enough to get to the end, it's like, goddamn, I don't even remember November and December. This fucking season's so goddamn long. So, 100%. I mean, it's such an up and down season. And I think that's why you see so many teams go through 4 or 5 game win streaks, losing streaks. I mean, that's why I joke. You can't cover every fucking game. You're not going to have the juice all 30 fucking games. And at the number 1 team will probably go what ATS throughout the year? 25-8
it depends. Sometimes, I mean, the number 1 team in the country could actually have a losing record ATS some years.
So I was talking about like spread wise. What's usually the record? 24-8 or something.
Yeah, I mean, right now I thought I read that San Jose was number 2 in the country right now before tonight, and they were.
Houston Christian
I was
was
just on a
before
show
this.
with it. Yeah,
They finally have hit a little bit of wall. It's just, these teams go through droughts. They get hot, they cool off, and it's a marathon, man. That's why I don't fucking think you're gonna get rich all in one night. But try to.
We might get rich all in one night because Pure Ruckus TV keeps hooking us up. $5 right there. Appreciate you.
Damn right, baby.
Really appreciate everyone out there. Shout out to Monty Pritchett too. All the familiar faces. Go Beeves. Familiar names, I guess I should say. We double locked up the Aqueduct, battled the Bet Detective, and we won again. 99.90. Quinnipiac. I mean, your thoughts?
How much were they down in this game? They were down. They were down 14. And in the other game, who we just talked about, Ryder. Ryder was down like 13 in that game. Like, how many fucking double-digit comebacks did we have tonight? Crazy day.
Yeah. And then we had. I stayed off this one. Disciplined Dundee. Did not bet. I knew the line stunk on Princeton Brown, so I stayed away. Brown 70, Princeton 56. You guys, double lock for you with the Bet Detective. I want to file a complaint on this next one. Maris had no business winning this fucking game today, dude.
Dude, what the fuck's wrong? How did
we double locked Sienna, dude? So Sienna had first off, Sienna missed some
double-digit lead. Another double-digit lead blown.
Yeah. Well, dude, they had no business getting it down to a tie game. Maris tied it up with 30 seconds left. Sienna made 2 free throws, but of course Maris fouled on purpose, and then Maris comes down and drills a 3, and that was the game. Maris, I kind of love Maris, even though I lost here. They keep pulling these wins out of their ass, dude. They keep pulling these wins out of their fucking ass. Yeah, I mean, Sienna led by 16 in this game, 17, something like that. Brutal loss for us, but we were fortunate in some today, so I'm okay with it. But I was not okay with this one because you beat me and Bet Detective in a lock battle because Doug Gottlieb's fucking terrible. Mac cashes on Northern Kentucky. What the fuck was this line? Shout out to my guy Dave Sharapate. I was on their show today on Sports Grid, and he flagged it too. This is a guy that worked at the books in Vegas for a long time. He's like, "What is this line?" Right? He's like, "This is Sam Houston all over again." Right? And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know how they got that number, but the opposite of Sam Houston happened here because Green Bay got their ass whooped like they do every night." Your thoughts?
How many have they lost in a row now?
22, I believe.
He puts out a hype video before every game. I'm just like, dude, just stop. Like, put out a tweet about Aaron Rodgers. Just change the subject. Nobody wants to hear you talk about this sorry ass team. My God, who would win them or Valley? Would they beat Valley right now?
I don't know, man.
They wouldn't beat Pine Bluff. Dr. Bradley would be getting buckets. No,
Dr. Bradley is better than the whole goddamn Green Bay team.
Dr. Bradley looked like fucking
1-5. I'm laying 8.5 with Dr. Bradley. 1-5. We had a lock battle, so I responded with that loss with a win because the Ramblers, myself and the Bet Detective, hit on Loyola, battled from behind.
Good game.
Their home edge is legit.
Yeah.
Whether Porter Moser, whether Valentine, wherever, who the fuck it is. That home edge is a big difference there. 78-69. They get it done. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought I was going to have this. I mean, St. Louis had a 7 or 8 point lead at the under 12, and then Loyola Chicago got stops, got out in transition. That crowd kind of willed them to a victory at the end, I thought. Good win for the Ramblers, and St. Louis road struggles continue.
Yeah. Then I was dumb enough to play this Fairfield bullshit. St. Peter 65.
They kind of got drilled.
I know. But One of my favorites besides Dr. Bradley plays for Fairfield. His name is Prophet Johnson. Prophet had 9 points, 10 boards, 3 steals, 3 assists. But clearly he was the only guy that did anything on this shit ass team that only scored 52 points. Nice hit there. I want to complain about this next game. I actually, you know what? God damn it. Where's my phone? I can't show this, can I?
Might get us fined again.
Yeah. I did a video.
Well, if it's your copyright.
That's what I'm saying, right? If it's my...
That's the problem when this show keeps growing. These fucking pricks come out of nowhere. They try and fucking flag us for shit. Fuck
okay.
You.
Did you watch the MAC game tonight?
Oh, yeah. Great game. That was, was that over the back? Yes.
Well, I have many issues with this game. This game actually, I think, should be investigated. I have no problem losing this one. I had a winning night, so I'm not just sitting here bitter. But I did lose money. But the possession to go to the other team. So, yes, it wasn't over the back even before that on the final possession or the second to last possession.
Yeah.
But then the inbounds.
Yeah.
Did you see the inbounds?
Yes.
Ohio's guy just pushes him out of bounds, and then the ref's like, nope, Ohio ball.
The best is he did the old Teddy Valentine. He goes, that way. And I go, that is a foul.
Dude, I rewound it 10 times. I did a video. I meant to publish it on TCE. I will. That's the definition of a hard foul.
Dude,
he blasts him and like pushes him out of bounds. This game needs to be fucking, because look, there's 7.5 seconds left. They make 2 free throws. Yeah. They come down, miss a 3 or something. You could still get the cover at that point. What the fuck was that, man?
It's hilarious. It wasn't hilarious because we lost the bet, but it was hilarious because that dude didn't end up in the third row for a reason. He got fucking shoved.
I could not believe. I mean, first off, the over the back, the possession before
the white
was
guy.
Bad. Yeah, it was bad. But this one was way worse to me. I was just like, dude, are you fucking? Because they had a chance to win the fucking game then. Yeah. And I'm like, this is rigged. This is rigged. They're trying to give Ohio that win. I mean, I don't know. Like, he should be suspended. That was a hard foul. That they're just. Oh no, it's nothing. Nothing. Out of bounds. He dribbled the ball out of bounds. He dribbled that fucking ball out of the bounds. Ridiculous. Great game, but sad. I don't even know that we deserve to cover this, but it's just.
Yeah, Ohio led for most of the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought we were going to backdoor once we got the dunk. I thought Bulls got teed up. I was like, yes.
That's another thing. I meant to bring that up too. The announcers say it was a tee. They're even breaking down that it was a tee. It's like, yeah, you can't leave the box like that. That's a tee every time. And then they come back from commercial. Nah, it's not a tee. Investigate this fucking game.
I think he called timeout, and that's why he was on the floor. I think that's why they were confused. That announcer kind of was out to lunch. He's a fucking idiot.
I mean, you got to explain it to the goddamn people, but I can tell you this: the ref was out to lunch too. The ball clear out of bounds. I'm like, God damn! Come on now.
He fucking goes, it's a technical foul. We'll be right back. And they go over to a Viagra commercial and they come back and it's just like, all right, no technical foul.
Yeah, no. Even that they're coming out of the commercial back into the game, and the guy's like, yeah, you can't leave the box. His side, the co-host, he's like, you can't leave the box. That's a classic technical. And then that's like, oh no, there is no technical. It's like you let us believe this for 5 minutes. I mean, how are you this bad at your job? How are you this bad at your fucking job?
I don't even know why they went to commercial break either. It was just like you said, they went to a random fucking Viagra commercial. It's like, what the fuck? Go back to the game. Like, let's watch the review or whatever they're doing.
I want this game investigated. I don't believe you can make that call with under 10 seconds left. I mean, they could have lost the game. If that dude hits the 3, you could have lost that game because of that horrible fucking call.
He made a good look. It was wide open.
Yeah.
He airballed it. It was like, damn.
That's karma. I feel like the gods are coming down being like, what the hell is this? We bounce back. Oh, wait. No, lock battle win for Dundee. Me and the bet detective with these UCLA Bruins. 72.
This is totally rigged.
Depending on what number you got, it is rigged. I mean, I had 1.5, so
Yes.
that was good regardless. However, if you had 2.5,
That is rigged.
yes. What the fuck was that?
Dude, he got it off. What are they
I
talking
thought he got it off too. I'm telling you, man, something's up this year.
That was
Do it 8 years. Do it 8 fucking years. Something's up this year.
I had 2, so like I would have pushed. It wouldn't have mattered. Well, I mean, I lost now, but it wouldn't have given me a win. But goddamn, that he fucking got the ball off.
I thought for sure he got it off. I mean, I had 1.5, so I didn't give a fuck. So I was just sitting there, just like, yeah, that's a basket.
Yes. I didn't even think it was that close.
Yeah.
Oh, how about Mabako fucking missing a point blank layup, like to tie it, and then he misses a wide open three. UCLA should have lost it at the end.
Little bit of Charles Smith going on there.
I'll tell you what, I'll give Woodson some credit. He drew up a good out of bounds play today. He got Mabaka wide fucking open on that little pin in for the inbounder. You got to make that. You got to make that. Indiana's got to make the fucking. They got to win the tournament to probably win it or get to the big dance. I can't talk.
Yeah, no, the final graphic they showed, Rob's 100% right, which makes it. They need to investigate all of this.
Why did they overturn that?
I was like checking the app and I realized it was like 4, and I'm like, huh? I'm like, what happened there? I don't know, but yeah. I mean, I had 1.5, so I mean, I'm good regardless. But I can understand people wanted to jump off a bridge tonight. Shout out to Patrick giving us $20. That Mount St. Mary's game was insane. Appreciate you, brother. We got lucky as fuck right here. Milwaukee 88, Wright State 80, triple lock on Bart Lundy's bunch. We take it to OT. We get it done. Your thoughts?
I mean, good grinded out win. I thought they were going to lose the game outright for a while there. I actually thought Wright State probably was the better team tonight. But Milwaukee continues to fight and grind, and Wright State, man, they know how to tickle you and let you down at the end. They always do this where they look good and then they just sell out in the last 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah. And then the nightcap was easy. Gave this away on multiple shows today.
Alford.
Triple lock on Nevada, 73-58 against San Jose State. Boom. Me and Steve are on the same page this year for the most part.
You know what's going to happen, right? They went to the mountains, took it on the chin a little bit. Nevada's going to win the Mountain West tournament. I think he's going to get in the dance he's going to pull New Mexico.
They have the best team.
They have fucking dudes on this team. Like
they have the best roster. I don't know that I think their rosters. If I had to rank the rosters,
Mexico.
I think I would do Nevada 1, New Mexico 2, Boise 3. Right. I think those are the 3 best rosters.
Yeah. I'll go New Mexico just because of fucking Dent. He's a different dynamic that nobody else has. But then Nevada's 2, and then Boise. I mean, yeah.
Boise's right there. Boise's roster's fucking good, man.
Yeah. It's not Utah State. Yeah. I mean, Utah State's all coaching and culture.
Utah State and San Diego State are just culture.
Yep.
Yeah. So fire night there again. I went 9-5. You went 11-4. Was it
5?
11-5. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Let's get to tomorrow's action because we have a million games.
You want to do game balls real quick?
Oh yeah, let's do that. I
do 2 each just because of short slate.
Fire.
First one, let's go. Brown just beating the fuck out of Princeton wire to wire.
I got to give it to Mount St. Mary's. I mean, the way you won the game is why you get the game ball. 84-83. The Mount is doing things. Where's your second one?
Let's go with our Jaspers, man. They've been chippy. We keep taking them as an underdog. They not only covered, they went outright. Shout out to Gallagher.
Yeah, no, I like that one. And I'll go to Marist. I don't know how the fuck you keep doing this.
They're fun, man. I like that team.
Keep pulling these wins out your ass. I want them to make the tournament, but I'm also terrified that they'll lose by 70 in the first game of the tournament because they keep fucking around. But yeah, game ball. Let's go. Folks, before we get to tomorrow's slate, which is fantastic, probably the best of the year. I mean, I know I say that every week. I want to tell you the college basketball experience is brought to you by us. Yes, SGPN. We are a part of SGPN. And look, football is over, but NASCAR's back. I just saw them moving up the goddamn time because of a monsoon. So it's still on Sunday. Don't worry. The what I'm referring to is the Daytona 500. Head over to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/Daytona to sign up today for their free Daytona 500 contest to enter to win $100 cold hard cash and $100 SGPA gift card, plus some other random bonus prizes we'll give you. Look, I've never watched a NASCAR race in my entire life, like the whole thing, never, right? But I'll enter these goddamn contests all day. All right, sportsgamblingpodcast.com/Daytona to sign up today. Free is free. We're also brought to you by Edge Boost. SGPN has partnered up with Edge Boost, the premier Visa debit card for bettors. An Edge Boost card allows you to avoid the hassle of having your card denied at the sportsbook, DFS site, sweepstakes site, racetrack, or casino. Plus, you can earn up to $750 per month in cashback rewards for using your Edge Boost card. And you know your money is safe as the card is FDIC insured. The best part is no credit checks and it's completely free. Sign up today. Use that promo code SGPN so you get better cashback rewards and instant tier 2 status. Once again, that's edgeboost.bet, promo code SGPN. That's edgeboost.bet, promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by mybookie.ag. MyBookie is your place to bet every single sport. Plus, there's props for every game, and the live dealer casino is a bundle of fun. MyBookie accepts customers from a ton of locations, even outside of the States. It's easy to deposit, lightning fast payouts using crypto. Head over to mybookie.ag, promo code TCESGPN for 100% deposit match up to $1,000. Plus, they're going to give you a $10 casino chip. That's mybookie.ag, promo code TCESGPN. All right, we are back. Before we get into the madness here, I just spent the last like that SNL bit where Chris Farley's downstairs drinking coffee for 8 hours, just waiting for the kids to come home. I don't know if you remember. He's living in a van down by the river. But I've been making these slides off and on. I was doing a bunch of shows, so I was like, I started making these slides like fucking 5 o'clock. But you put the computer down, 20 minutes here, do a spot. And one of the things I kept noticing with these slides was I was like, this is the best Saturday, not necessarily because of like the drama with the rankings. Like, I mean, there's some huge first place, second place spots on the line. Yeah. Buy with the some of these brackets with like the 6 buys, gigantic fucking mid-major games, huge conference games for teams on the bubble. I think it's the best Saturday yet. Your thoughts?
You and I are seeing eye to eye. I was going game by game, and that takes a while, by the way, everybody, to go game by game and make these slides. So don't take the slides for granted. It takes a fucking long time for Colby to do this, but there's conference races on the line. You mentioned it. The bubble's always a hot topic. Tomorrow, on CBS, we get the first top 16 seeds. They'll release that. So teams battling out for a 1 or 2 or 3 seed. So there's a lot of different dynamics going on with tomorrow's slate with the information that will be presented to start the day as well. So yeah, it's going to be a fun day. And shout out to Beanick, who's currently drinking a red Powerade. I got the college baseball experience on the background. He's got a fucking red Powerade.
They don't put booze. They don't put booze in that.
Oh, he's fucking drinking a Powerade or Gatorade.
I thought he was on vacation.
It's like, I hope he has some fucking vodka with that fucking Powerade or Gatorade.
Yeah, man, the slate's fantastic. Shout out to Frank Corbel giving us $50. Mac, Colby, best two guys in the business. Love. I'm sure you're having cocktails. Love have game. And cocktail hole I crew with myself, Mr. You're on fire over there, Frank. All right.
Frank's tweets are great.
Let me finish this vodka and then I'll understand that exactly what you just sent me. Hang on. And shout out to R Right giving us $10 as well. Yeah, that's the thing. They tell me AI could do the slides. Which is fair.
It helps you prepare for the show.
It does, and it also AI doesn't have the. Sometimes you want to fuck around and make it look cool.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, or funny, or something like that. But I should probably find that middle ground at some point. Let's get to it because I prefer to start my college basketball Saturdays in Saudi Arabia. Clemson.
You're not going to get that slide with that. I got you.
Where the hell's Beanick? Clemson is in Saudi Arabia, taking on Saudi Arabia State. This line did drop a point. I see 3.5 now. Clemson laying 3.5. Clemson's going to lose this game. I'm here to tell you that. Saudi Arabia is going to win this game. What are you doing here?
Yeah, we called the shit on Monday. This is remember everybody on Monday night was like, "Oh, letdown versus Carolina." No, it's the game after the game. Florida State money line. Let's go. Knowles. Clemson's gonna lay a fucking fat egg here off Duke and Carolina going to Saudi.
Let's go. Saudi Arabia State plus 3.5. Next up, DePaul. The RuPaul Blue Balls heading to Cincinnati to take on these Xavier Musketeers. X gonna give it to you. They're laying 12.5. I'll take the points. No bet.
I'm betting Xavier. I think this is a 20-point beatdown. Xavier's got to get some style points. They got to put it on these fucking jabroni teams. DePaul sucks. They only play up to Marquette.
Moneyline Mac, lock it up. Xavier. All right, next up. Rice is in New Orleans where the Green Wave are laying 5.5. I think we should bet Tulane.
Does it not stink a little bit? Rice is like last place in the league and they're only getting 5.5.
Well, I mean, they almost won. They didn't cover that game. How the fuck did they not cover that game against North Texas? That's unbelievable. They didn't cover that game. I was watching that game. Yeah. All right. I'm seeing 4.5 by the way right now. So yeah, you're right.
I'm taking Rice. Right. No bet. I'm not gonna discipline here early.
Yeah, I'll lay it, but no bet. Let's go. The Bonnies are in Amherst, taking on your boy Frank Martin and UMass.
It's a pick.
What's this line?
It's a pick.
I'll take UMass.
Yeah, I'm betting UMass all day. They've dropped back-to-back home games by like 2 points, and they should have won both of them. UMass all day lock.
All right, I'll join you. Double lock on the Minutemen. All right, Arkansas, the old Southwest Conference rivalry game. Arkansas, Texas A&M. A&M's laying 8.5, and I am laying it. I normally never lay 8.5 with the buzzsaw, but I'm laying it here. I think it's just a bad spot for these Razorbacks. Have been looking good lately, and really it's just a veteran team against a young team. That's the angle to me. A&M wins by 11. What are you doing here?
I think it's a one possession game. I'm locking Arkansas. You want to battle?
Nope. I don't like laying 8.5 with the buzzsaw.
Hey,
But
this is another great opportunity for Arkansas bubble team here. I think A&M, I like fading them when they're a bigger favorite here. I think this is athletes versus athletes. I think Arkansas hangs in there.
Moneyline Mac, lock it up, the Razorbacks. Now this one I will lock. Miami is catching 12.5 at Pitt. I thought I saw a tweet too, and this is not updating me, but I want to say besides Damian Dunn, there's another player not playing for Pitt. I saw a tweet. Who the fuck was it? I saw this tweet like yesterday morning.
Is it low?
Yeah, maybe. I think that might have been. Ah, man, can you search or someone search Twitter? I thought it was announced that someone else is missing this game. Capel said it. Either way, who the fuck is Pitt to be laying 12.5 against a Miami team that's more talented? In fact, Miami won the last time they played, 72-68. So I will lock up the Hurricanes. You coming with?
This is bear shit in the woods. Absolutely. Lock up the U.
Double lock.
Money line.
Yeah, it's worth that sprinkle. Someone search Twitter for that. I need to be in a queue.
Have they won a game since they got in that fake brawl against Florida State? I mean, what this fucking team's a clown show. Let's go, Miami.
Hold on, give me a second. Let me see if I can find this right now. Oh man, I fucking.
Oh, it's legged. It's legged.
Oh, okay,
not low.
Still, I mean, it's not showing me on the injury report here, but
they need. I mean,
that's still a substantial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love the Miami Hurricanes. They're double lock. Next up, this game's awesome. Greensboro, UNC Greensboro going into Greenville, South Carolina. Unfortunately for Furman, it is not their home stadium, which is why I will take Greenville to win Greensboro to win this game. What are you doing here?
I had Furman circled here. I think you get a middle of the pack 500 team laying points against first place here. They played earlier in the year. Greensboro put it on them. I still think Furman just took it on the chin a little bit with some injuries in late January. I think they win the game, and I'll lock up Furman.
All right, Moneyline Mac, lock it up, Furman. Damani is saying it is low. It's low. Who's out for Pitt? That's what I'm saying. I think it might be
guards. I forget which one it is.
I saw one of their beat writers tweet this shit out in the past 24 hours that someone is out to, I thought it was low. Yeah. Moneyline Mac locking up the Paladins. This game's awesome. St. Joe's, George Mason. It's awesome because George Mason is in the middle of a magical run. They're 20-5. But guess what the next game is? On deck. VCU. Is there such thing as a look ahead when you have a week off after this?
Yeah, and I actually think talent-wise, St. Joe's may be the more talented team.
What's this number?
3.5 Mason. I'm betting St. Joe's.
I'll battle you.
I think they're going to beat them outright.
I don't think so. St. Joe's sucks on the road. I will battle you. We got a battle at Fairfax. Dundee on Mason. Mac on St. Joe's. All right, next up, St. Francis is in New Britain. What's this number? What the hell is this number?
12.5, I think. 11.5.
Yeah. First off, DreamWorks. Shout out to DreamWorks Limited. During his radio show on 93.7, the fan pit. You see this? It's low. That's what I'm saying, dude. We should all load up on Miami. I will also bet St. Francis plus 11.5. It's just, this is a principle. I'm not taking these fucking gigantic numbers in the NEC. Give me the 11.5.
I'll lay it. I'm going to lay it. I'm not betting it though. They played with their food last game. I think they wake up here.
Bucknell. It's in Easton, Pennsylvania, taking on Lafayette. Bucknell trying to stay in that race in the Patriot League. Currently, they're sitting there at third. What could go wrong? Taking on a rival at the Kirby Vacuum Sports Center. I'll tell you what could go wrong. Lafayette wins it outright. What's this number?
Bucknell's laying 1.5. The first game was an overtime game. I think we should bet Lafayette.
I think they're going to get him too.
I think they're going to get
him. Let's go.
Lafayette
double lock. Yes, don't break your marker. You never know. That was 20 years ago. Maybe their vacuums have improved. Vanderbilt heading into Knoxville, Tennessee, taking out Smokey in these Vols. This game's fun.
What's your thoughts?
I love in-state games. My thoughts were a little bit better on that 11.5. It opened with 12.5. The problem is Vandy just beat him recently.
Yeah.
I'm going to lay it, but I'm not locking it because I think Vandy's capable of covering this. What are you doing here?
Who's Tennessee got on deck? And I think it's a little bit of a sandwich spot where they're coming off Kentucky. They got A&M. I think it's too many. I think Vanderbilt's still going to get up and hang in there. I think I'm going to lock Vandy. I like this Vandy team as a bigger dog. I mean, they came through for me at Florida, and they've come through for me time and time again. Give me Vandy. I see a 13.5 out there.
Yeah, I'm about to say there's a 13.5. Good God,
Tennessee's still a little banged up. It's a lot of points, man.
I'll join you on 13.5. I mean, where's the number where you fucking buy in? Let's go. Give me the 13.5 with Vandy too. Double lock.
Fours.
Double lock. Next up, Wisconsin, Purdue, and West Lafayette. Wisconsin is catching 5.5. This game's on CBS, nationally televised. Wisconsin won by 1 last time they played back on March 16th a year ago.
Whiskey kind of fucks with Purdue.
It's a staple thing.
Yeah.
Line's a little short, right?
It's totally short. It ain't budget. I'm all over Wisconsin. I think we get another Purdue 2 to 3 point win. I think this is a grinded out game, back and forth. Wisconsin has a shot to win, but Purdue prevails at Mackey.
I'm staying away. But give me Purdue. I'm staying away, but it stinks.
Great game.
You locking this? You're locking this?
Badgers. It's my favorite 5.5 number.
Moneyline Mac locking up these Badgers. I will say Wisconsin currently sitting in 4th place, Purdue currently sitting in 2nd place. This is what I mean. And I'm going to try to make sure I highlight these. There's just so many high stakes games going on. You know, to go back earlier, what we're talking about, A&M is still in the thick of the SEC race. George Mason can't afford to get upset by St. Joe's with VCU at VCU looming. And since they're only playing once, VCU is not coming to Fairfax. You don't have that luxury of dropping this game. A lot of these matchups with severe stakes to them. You know, even Tennessee, Vanderbilt fighting to get into the NCAA tournament. Tennessee, I think, still outside hopes of maybe getting the 1 or 2 seed in the SEC tournament. Yeah, I mean, this is fantastic to me. Like, this is the best time of year, man. Next up, Illinois State is in Terre Haute. You'll shoot your eye out. What's this number as Corey Maggette takes on the Sycamores?
The Redbirds are laying 1.5.
I will take the Redbirds. No bet.
Yeah, give me the Redbirds. They're off the Drake loss, but I think they bounce back here.
You can talk me into a lock right here, though, because UMass Lowell's laying 9.5 in Durham, New Hampshire at the Lundholm Gymnasium. It's a big ass number.
What happened?
They did win by 17 back on January 25th, but that was at Lowell. You don't just walk into the Lundholm and start pushing these Wildcats around. I'm taking the points, but you can sway me into a lock potentially.
On New Hampshire?
Yeah.
I don't want to go against Lowell here. Losers of what? 2 in a row. Maybe
they're
New
3-7 on the road.
I know, but why is the number that high? Staying away on this one, huh?
All right.
This
next up, Smithfield, Rhode Island. Bryant's in first place. Can they stay in first place? Laying a big ass 11.5 against UMBC. Give me the fucking points. Get the fuck out of here with this. No luck. Something stinks about this. No luck.
They got Vermont on deck and they got Lowell on deck. Yeah, I'm locking up UMBC all day. This might be a live dog.
Moneyline Mac, lock it up. The Retrievers of UMBC. I got a lock though right here because the system is back. Colgate is laying 3.5 at the Case Gymnasium on the road. BU is 9-3 at home. I'm laying the Colgate won by 37 the last time they played on January 11th. You in?
Oh yeah, system. Let's go. Real smart.
Double lock.
Roll down
with the Raiders. All right, next up, Chicago State's taking on Le Moyne. What's this number you're seeing? I'm not seeing this thing out there.
What is fucking Le Moyne laying? Probably what, 4.5 or something. I don't think it's out. 6.5. Damn.
I will take the points.
I'll take the points.
Was Muddy a lot of times on the intro? Muddy will Muddy Rivers. It's Muddy Waters, like the blues musician. This guy. Shout out to Muddy Rivers. You're funny, man. But no, yeah, a lot of times on the intro he will howl. So
hilarious.
Shout out to the great Muddy Waters who's currently snoring his ass off right here. I'm all over this next one. Let's get rich. You guys ready to get rich? We got America's game, nationally televised. Army is heading into Annapolis. Navy's laying 2.5 points. You can get Army plus 115 on the money line. Navy ruined their season earlier in the year in the first matchup. Now you have a chance to right your wrongs. Best part about life? Lock Army plus 115. Let's go. What are you doing here?
Oh, beat Navy all day. Army's going to fuck them up and win by 5. Let's go.
I can't wait to watch this game. I'll be honest. This is one of the games I want to watch most all day.
Yeah.
Go. Come on, Black Knights.
Go Army, baby. Go Army. Yeah. Rucker was banged up to Spoonbet's point. He's healthy now. Army rolls tomorrow.
Let's go. What is this line?
Which game are you looking forward to more? This game or Army Navy?
I only have one gigantic TV. The rest are all like 50. So I got this is a tough decision. What gets the audio? I don't pull a Beanick where he's like, I listen to also. I will go 2 or 3 TVs and do audio at once, and I'm like, no, that's on all of them. I was like, that's terrible. What's this number?
Right there.
Long Island is laying 2.5.
They always lay 2.5.
Let me get this straight. You're getting Long Island as a favorite after Fairleigh Dickinson just won a fucking game by 42 points. This is a goddamn smash spot. Take all your money, call your sisters, call your cousins, collect some money, say we got a good investment going on. I know a guy, his name is Rod Strickland. You're going to cash here. And I'll tell you that right now, Lucas will be rocking. This is in BK. This is at the Steinberg Wellness Center, folks, where there's 29 vending machines, absolutely the most in college basketball. That includes the NAIA, whatever the fuck they say there, the D3, D2, all that bullshit. We got cash-only vending machines. Come through. Slip a 5 to Tony. Get on the inside with a little flask of Papa vodka. I've done it before. This is a cat. I'm telling you, you're going to make a shit ton of money. We are locking up the Long Island Sharks, and I'm going to tell you,
all I know is we're hard-working, tax-paying people like you, and we don't take shit from nobody. You got that, asshole? Ask me. The fucking union that works for you.
ask me, you're goddamn right. Ask me how much money you're going to make tomorrow. You're going to make a bunch. Let's go, Lugas. Cream corn special of the day. Get that goddamn tomahawk steak. The fucking bone in. You can do the bone in if you want. Oh, man, it's absolutely fantastic. You better not battle me here.
What was this team doing on the bye week?
You goddamn, they're studying film. That's what they do. And I guarantee you, we had a week. We had a fucking week. I sent a goddamn team up to the Steinberg Wellness Center, or over to the Steinberg Wellness Center, to make sure a screw here might fall out on a rebound. A screw there. We restocked all the fucking vending machines. Don't question me.
This is a big game. This is for second place.
Don't you fucking question me when you pay $5 for a fucking Rolo. All right, it is what it is. Cash only operation. And if that machine breaks, don't ask fucking questions. Your money might disappear. But that's why there's 27 of those motherfuckers. Try your luck at another one. But I'm sorry, I don't got the key to get that shit out right now. So please, yeah, let's go. Buddy, you got to jump in. A 40 fuck. When's the last time Fair Dick won a game by fucking 42 points? This is a smash of all fucking smashes here.
Fairleigh Dickinson's a proud program. They beat Purdue once upon a time. Ask Noah beat it. You sold me. Give me Fairleigh Dickinson on the money line. Let's battle.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're gonna eat so much shit. You gotta eat so much shit.
Owen Anderson.
We got a goddamn battle. Dundee on the fucking Long Island Sharks. Mac on ya. Fucking bullshit chessboard. Oh, you think you're fucking smart? Let me tell you about smart. You get a real education. Street smarts when you come to the fucking Steinberg Wellness Center and your fucking chips get stuck in the goddamn machine. All right, you're going to be wondering what's going on here, right? You jump over to the next vending machine. All right, count your change. That's all I'm saying. Count your goddamn change.
All I know is we're hard-working, tax-paying people like you, and we don't take shit from nobody. You got that, asshole? Ask me. The fucking union that works for you.
All right, next up, Vermont. Oh, the system. The system. The system is intact. Vermont is catching points.
Get the fuck out of here, Maine.
What is this?
Money line.
All day, double lock.
I don't care if they have injuries. Vermont, baby.
Double lock. Let's go. All right, next up, Monmouth.
Keep it going.
Dude, what's this number? I couldn't find the number earlier.
I think it's 9.5.
Lock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Monmouth plus 9.5. Sprinkle the fucking money line. Sprinkle the fucking money line. This is going to be a game.
Yep. Double lock. No doubt.
Yeah, double lock right there on the Hawks. Bowling Green is in Buffalo, New York. What's this number?
I think it's 1.5.
Really?
Yeah, Bowling Green's laying 1.5.
Lock. I will lay the 1.5 with Bowling Green. Lock it up. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I don't feel good about this one. Give me the Bowl. Give me Bowling Green. I think they win by 2. No conviction.
Charleston is taking on North Carolina A&T. My boy, shout out to the great Terrell Furman Jr. Will be on the show tomorrow morning if all goes well. What's this number?
Charleston's like 8.5. All right, does it come crashing down now?
No, I will take the 8.5 at A&T, but no lock. What are you doing here?
I'll be the dick. I'll bet Charleston. They play 6 guys. They've been playing out of their mind. They come crashing down. They lose by 20 here.
Money line back, locking up the Cougs of Charleston. Shout out to Tim in the chat who gave us $20. He said he made $338 off the triple locks of Milwaukee, Ryder, Nevada, and the double lock of Brown. Overall, I count winners on 15 of 18 picks by you guys yesterday. Amazing. Well, you know, they say we're just drunken idiots, which is accurate.
You know that?
Which is accurate, by the way. But what they don't say is we're drunken idiots that know college hoops. Next up. Appreciate you, Tim, though. Appreciate you, man. Denver with this silly ass fucking logo. Hey, it's Noah Beanick, kids.
It is Peter. No wonder he likes him.
Get yourself a Capri Sun, sit down and watch Noah Beanick and the Denver Pioneers. They're heading into Fargo, North Dakota. What the hell's this number?
12.5.
I'll take the points.
I'm going to take Denver too because North Dakota State just played an overtime game.
Yeah, I'll take the points. No wager. No wager. You betting this?
I don't like Denver on the road. I'm just going to take them. Discipline, as you say. But they played an overtime game last night, and now they're laying 12.5. That's a lot of points.
Yeah. No bad. No bad.
I don't want to take Beanick. Look at him.
What do we have?
How about
here?
this line? What the fuck is this?
Boston College and Earl Grant coming into Raleigh, North Carolina to take on the Pussy Pack, better known as NC State.
This is a lock.
8.5. I'm scared of this though. Why the fuck is this? Why is this?
This has been the magic ACC number of the smash spot. When we just randomly see a random game.
All right, let's go.
NC State's gonna fuck them up and feel good about themselves.
I think it's just been my 3rd straight bet on the Pussy Pack. I'm 1-1, by the way.
NC State by 20.
Double lock on the Pussy Pack. All right, next up, Northern Illinois and Muncie, Indiana. To be up a creek without a paddle, to have the whole world in the palm of your hands and then blow it. What if I told you Northern Illinois is 0-12 on the road? What is this number?
I think it's 8.5 as well. Ball State's laying 8.5. I'll lay it.
Yeah, I'll lay it too. No bet. Don't bet this game.
No bet.
Binghamton, the golf course, is heading into the Technology Center of New Jersey.
2.5.
I think we should bet Binghamton.
Does it stink a little bit?
Binghamton's a better team, dude. Both teams have lost.
Didn't NJIT beat them?
No, Binghamton won by 14 on February. Oh, no, that was a year ago. Was the last time they played. They haven't played this year.
They've been saving this. Give me NJIT. This line reeks. No bet. Don't have to force this. Go Beavs. Don't have to force this one.
No, I'm locking up Binghamton. Fuck this. All right, let's go. Lay the 2.5. Golf course. Let's go.
Tomorrow night, you sorry motherfuckers.
Next up, I can't be talked into a lock here too, because fucking Holy Cross is heading into Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, catching 4.5 against the Engineers. Ask what you could do for your countrymen, and lock up the Crusaders potentially with 4.5 points. I think this is the Patriot League. It's a 1-point game, right? What is this number? Give me the points.
I like Lehigh here.
Really?
I think Lehigh's a lot better. I think Lehigh's better than their record. And Holy Cross, I think they kind of suck.
It was a 2-point game on February 1st. Lehigh won by 2 in overtime.
Yeah, all right. No bet. Lay it though.
Yeah, no bet. I'll take Holy Cross. Oh, I got a bet here though.
This game's hilarious.
You know I love in-state battles. Virginia heading into Blacksburg, taking over Virginia Tech. Hokies are laying 1.5. I'm laying it. Virginia on the C-dub. Lock up these Hokies. Lock it. The crowd is going to be here today. This will be the only fucking time this stadium is lit this season. What are you doing here?
Yeah, my guy Adam Epstein here in Richmond radio today. Hot potato would be this game. He goes, what about the Battle of Virginia? I go, who? He goes, Virginia. I was thinking like fucking VCU Mason. He goes, UVA, Virginia Tech. I go, God, those two teams suck. I'm gonna battle you here. Tech won at Virginia on the buzzer beater at the end 2 weeks ago. Those freaking loafers are going to fucking win in Blacksburg tomorrow. Let's go. Come on.
That crowd was weak. This is a real fucking crowd.
Gobble, gobble.
We got a battle. Dundee on the Hokies. Mac on the Wahoos. All right, next up, we are going to State College for the stupidest game of the day. Washington. He's catching 6.5. I'll take it. No bet. Get the fuck on with this game. I don't need to talk about this. They're taking on Penn State. What are you doing here?
I'll bet Washington, second leg of the road trip. Penn State's coming back from LA. They're banged up as hell. Give me Washington.
All right, you fucking sold me. You sold
Washington
me. Yeah, let's go. Double lock on Washington. That's even more hilarious. That Washington in a way is the home team because they've been in that time zone for a while now.
Yeah.
Double lock on the Huskies.
Fucking Penn State.
Next up, these Georgetown Hoyas heading to Hinkle Fieldhouse where Butler is laying 3.5. I struggle with this one, man. I was thinking about this game all day. I love Cooley as a dog. I think Butler's better than the record. Give me Butler minus 3.5. What are you doing here?
They just played, what was it, 3 weeks ago, 3-point game in DC. I think I'm gonna take Cooley here, man. I think I'm gonna lock up Georgetown.
Yeah.
I think this is a one possession game. If not, Georgetown wins the game outright. Yeah, give me the Hoyas. They've had a week to prepare for this game.
I'm not betting this, but I'll take Butler. Moneyline Mac, locking up the Hoyas. All right, next up, Sanford and Wofford. Fun game there in Spartanburg, South Carolina. At the J. Rich. All right, when he invites you upstairs, don't go, gals. Don't go. When he says, hey, you've been to the 4th floor on the elevator, don't fucking go.
You want to go see the pool on the rooftop? The old pool on the rooftop.
Yeah, come up and see that pool on the rooftop. Look, Sanford is the better team here. I am locking up Sanford minus 1.5. Lock it up. What are you doing here?
Yeah, they're on a 2-game losing streak. Wofford 2-game win streak, but I think Sanford significantly better. I think they drill Wofford. I'm not high on Wofford.
Double lock on Sanford. All right, next up, we're going to Williamsburg. What's this number? Drexel at William and Mary. What's the number?
I want to say 2.5. Give me Drexel. No bet.
No, I'll take the Tribe. No bet. Next up, actually, before we get to that, I want to let you know the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, there's college hoops every single day on Underdog Fantasy. I really think it's a sharp edge you can't find elsewhere, or there is a sharp edge. that you can't find elsewhere. So check it out. They also have every other thing: NBA, NFL, MLB, UFL, CFL, NFL, college football, MMA, NASCAR, all of that. It's there for you. So sign up, and when you do, sign up with the promo code TCESGPN to claim your special pick plus first time deposit offer up to $1,000 in bonus cash. UnderdogFantasy.com, promo code TCESGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Yes, SGPN's proud partner Rhythm is the #1 AI powered sports betting platform that helps provide bettors of all levels the ability to build custom predictive betting models in seconds. Look, you can copy one of the top performing models from the leaderboard. I think you can still make cash, or you can build your own model. That's what I like to do. And Rhythm will adjust around what you like, which is cool. They got college hoops, they got NBA, they got all that good shit too. MLB coming, obviously with the season, when the season starts. Rhythm has it all. Claim your free 7-day trial period today by going to sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. That's RITHMM. That's sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. All right. Appreciate it. Look at this. You guys making me feel good. I read those ads good for a gap tooth motherfucker, ain't I? Right? Right? You would think I've mastered that with the way the air's coming in. You know what I mean? Go to the side, the air's coming in with the, especially in a garage.
Hey, shout out to the 550 live watch and smash that like and subscribe button for his ad read. Cheers.
Hey, there we go.
Good company, man.
Yeah, gap your own tooth, damn it. Gap your own tooth. Why not? You know, that's my favorite part of history. Favorite part of history is you find out, like back in the day, Roman times, all those fat, bald motherfuckers would be the ones getting ass. If you look like, you know,
wives, yeah,
no, because that showed wealth, man. And you could, if you're sitting there looking like, I don't know, fucking Will Smith or DiCaprio or some shit, they're not interested in you. They're like, look at this skinny bitch. Where's that? Where's that King Kong Bundy motherfucker? I'll suck him off right now. Right?
Yeah, get away from the tight pants guy over there. He's fucking. You can't.
What a world! What a world!
He's middle class. Him and his skinny pants.
I'm serious. That was real. Check your history books. It's out there. I watched a lot of that shit. History Channel. I watch a lot of that stuff. You know what I mean? It's fascinating times. I was also reading, or I also watched the, we get a lot of comments about us being alcoholics, which I appreciate. It makes me want to cheers everybody. But, there's a documentary about how beer saved the world. And it's actually like pretty factual. That I think it was I believe it was the Nile River. There was a time. It's the Nile in Egypt, right? Or am I full of shit? Yeah, I believe it's the Nile. But there was a time where we weren't the smartest human beings on planet Earth. Actually, no, we were all the human beings on planet Earth, and we were pissing and shitting upstream in the river without thinking about the ramifications of drinking the water down the river. So everybody started to die. This is a great, you got to watch this documentary. Everyone started to die. And, we happened to have some, what was it? We basically accidentally made beer, and the people that drank the beer, because of the alcohol in it, it kept them alive. And it's a fascinating documentary, how beer saved the planet. Highly recommend it. Am I just making up history? Perhaps, but no, there's a documentary on this. They made up the history. Then I watched it, and then I probably, it's been like a decade. So I'm probably adding things to it. But alcohol saved the planet. It's out there. It's out there. I shit you not. Go watch it.
You can't trust a man you can't have a beer with. That is a fact in life.
I've always believed that too.
Yeah, you got to watch out. You got to watch your cornhole around those fucking individuals.
But I'm telling you, it's a thing. They say mankind was saved by alcohol.
Absolutely.
It took them weeks to realize that if you drank alcohol, it was gonna zap out all that all that piss and shit you're eating from upstream. But it happened. It happened. Look it up. Look it up. Just Google eating piss and shit upstream. It happened though, man. Egypt. All right. Egypt. It's out there.
Fact of life.
What are we talking about here?
If I look over at somebody and they get a water at the bar, I'll be like, all right, I got to distance, my social distance from you. Get away from me.
I'm telling you. See? Shout out to Rob Donaldson giving us $10. Beer did in fact save the world. I'm from the Nile River. See? There you go. I hear there's a lot. The whole Donaldson family came from the Nile River.
They were baptized there.
Yeah. I'm not making it up either. I'm not. I'm telling you. Hold on here. Let me see what I can do. But anyway, William and Mary. William and Mary is that team to play here. But
I don't think I picked them one time since they gave me press passes. Thank you for the press pass. I'll take Drexel.
What do we got here?
No hard feelings.
How beer saved the world, right? Was it the night Egypt? Oh, God damn it! I know my stuff. It's been a decade. I was pissed drunk too. Let's go.
Hilarious.
Look at that. Go check this out. Hey, go Beavs! You see this? Oregon State University was connected to this. All right. See, everyone thinks I'm a fucking idiot. Everyone thinks I'm a fucking idiot, which I am. I will not deny that. I will not deny that. But I'm a fucking idiot that knows beer saved the goddamn world. All right. So twist. I don't like the twist.
Is this where Beanick would come in and be like, Colby, we got 135 games tomorrow. We got to keep it moving.
Stop it, Beanick. God damn it.
You and your fruit fucking punch over there.
Was it Drunk History? Might have been. I don't know. That show was great too. That's our analysis on the William and Mary game. Next up, the game.
Oh, right. Let's have a real good conversation here.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait. I can't wait for this game. Houston is number 6 in the nation, undefeated on the road, 6-0. Arizona, currently number 13 in the land, 11-1 at home, with that one loss being to Duke. They never play each other.
It's a great game.
I'm locking up Arizona. I think the fact you don't have film on them from the previous year, and stuff like that, I think that helps in a,
place to play.
Yeah. I'm locking up these Wildcats. Shout out to David Matola, who will be on the ground. Let's go. Wildcats. We're wild about the cats. Wild about the cats.
Houston's been playing with a little bit of fire too. I mean, they've had some gut check road wins at UCF. Obviously, the Kansas fluke win that they somehow won. I think Arizona pulls away, wins by 7 or 8. And this Big 12 race is going to be fun coming down the stretch because Houston and Arizona's schedules are super hard. It's going to be fun here. Yeah, all over Arizona. One of my favorite ones tomorrow. We got
Beanick in the chat with this goddamn Star Trek character default photo there. What up, Beanick? Beanick he's in Texas catching college baseball games. How's it going, Beanick? You feel free to hop in. How's the Wi-Fi at the Econo Lodge in Odessa? Is Odessa close to Dallas? I think it is.
I don't know.
I could be full of shit. Yeah.
Drop off the Jimmy Johns at room 222.
Yeah, I know it's Arlington, but all that same shit. All right, go check out where JFK got his brains blown out. I've always wanted to. Where are you at on the JFK thing?
The JFK thing.
You think it was just one crazy gunman? I've always said this. People don't know
shady shit there.
Oh, people don't know about. I would watch it if I was a Kansas City Chiefs fan that happened to be a fan of JFK because do a deep dive on the Hunt family. The Hunt family connected to the JFK assassination. Assassination.
They just released some documents on that, but I mean,
it only had 100 years of document or to doctor those things. You know what I mean? I don't buy any of that shit. Well, we will release all the files in 2026 or 2025 when no. But seriously, look into the. I'm telling you, I read a book about was it? I don't think it's Lamar Hunt. I think it's his father. I can't remember his name, but it's interesting. The owner of the Kansas City Chiefs, the family that owned the Kansas City Chiefs had
hit from two different angles. So
yeah. But hell, the NFL owners, they're great people. Let me tell you,
Gary Jones,
they're all great people. Just Fred, I read a book. Yeah, man, we dabble. I got one right here. You want to check it out? It's I've been doing a deep dive on Ebbets Field, man. Ebbets Field. I'm serious. I fucking love old stadiums. So I mean, doing a deep dive on it. And we're reading that one for a couple weeks now. Check it out though. Ebbets Field is fucking awesome. But yeah, I know I'm a fucking idiot, but we read sometimes. I don't do. I believe it or not, I hate those audiobooks. Can't get into them. Can't get into those things. Make me fall asleep right away. Yeah. But there we go. I like this. Now we're getting I did start reading when White Tiger was born.
Started increasing your workload.
Is this the best game of the day? I know we have 1 versus 2, but is this the game
you gotta go to the Alabama Auburn game just
I
because
agree.
of the rivalry, but Big 12 wise, this is fire. I mean, this represents the new Big 12. These two teams are up top right now, and two contrasting styles. Arizona wants to get up and down. Houston wants to bang. I mean, it's gonna be a fun game. But I think Arizona at the McHale Center gets across the finish line here. I'm with you. I like Arizona at home.
Energy of that building is the difference. Shout out to Steven in the chat, giving us $10, saying George Bush death cult. And that is one of our, we are big supporters of the George Bush death cult.
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
We have, we're just big fans of, I mean, where's my favorite? Where the fuck is my favorite one?
Dan Marino and his really dynamic wife.
Oh man, he's the best. There's another one. Someone here. I watch a lot of George W. Bush on YouTube. Damn it, I can't find the other one. It's somewhere in there. But it's all gold. It's all gold. It's out there for you. Raise your kids right.
I hear there's rumors on the internets.
Hey, by the way, we are getting Arizona off a loss to come back home.
Yeah, it's just they never play at that bill. Like I like the fact that I think it's easier for Houston to go into the Fog in a way. I know the Fog's like a great venue, but I'm saying when you have a break every year, you're going up against them, or at least the past couple of yeyears.
Remember them last year at the Fog for the first time? They got fucking ran out of the building.
Yeah. And then they should have lost this past one.
Oh, talk about that game. That's the worst beat of That's still the worst beat of the year.
Yeah. Next up, West Virginia's in Waco, Texas, taking on Baylor. Waco, Texas, taking on these Baylor Bears. Baylor's laying 8.5, and I will lay the 8.5. And I'm sure you will not talk me into a lock, but I'm considering locking.
I'm not going to talk you out of locking it. I mean, they have a lot. more talent than the Mountaineers. The Mountaineers have overachieved, hitting the road here. It's going to be late. It's going to be a tough game. Yeah, I'm not betting this game. I can tell you that.
I'm jumping in. I am laying the 8.5 with the Baylor Bears. Lock it up. Shout out to the great Alan Cooley. Alan Cooley saying, Beanick, hit him up, you crazy bastard. You're down there in Dallas. Or Arlington, whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, I think Baylor is it's just a good spot. It's a good spot.
It's a good spot for Baylor.
Yeah.
Sure.
Next up,
they're getting healthy.
App State is in Atlanta. Take it on Georgia State. I'm actually thinking Georgia State's going to win this thing. I could be talked into a lock here.
I kind of like Georgia State. I like
App
the way
won by 4 in Boone 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, let's go Georgia State.
Let's go. Double lock on these Panthers. Yeah, I mean, now that I think about it, that App State logo kind of looks like you got a little Abe Lincoln. Remember when he got his brains blown out too? I mean, I wasn't around, but I've heard rumors about that one.
He got shot pretty good. Yeah,
that's the thing. We're covering all the dead presidents on this show, but yeah, take Georgia State. Hofstra, Flying Dutchman heading into Hampton, Virginia. What is this number?
Hampton's laying 1.
Give me Hampton.
I knew you were going to say that. I'm all over Hofstra. I'm going to lock up Hofstra. I think they're better than their record.
How much money have you lost on Hofstra this year?
They've covered like 3 in a row. They covered the other night.
I still think you're in the red with Hofstra. I still think you're in the
No,
fucking red.
I never stopped betting them until you started saying, I can't figure this team out. I go, all right.
I haven't locked them in months.
Yeah, I know.
They're dead to me.
I've been riding them lately. I like Hofstra. They've been good to me.
Moneyline Mag, locking up Speedy Claxton and Hofstra. Daniel, ECU and Georgia Mason split. We had a double header because of that storm. So we went 1-1. No big deal. We'll win the one tomorrow at noon. And we'll call that a wrap from there. Next up, Oral Roberts is in Grand Forks, North Dakota.
This is a hilarious game.
Give me North Dakota minus 5.5.
You want a hilarious lock? I'm
no
locking
way.
North Dakota. I'm going to fade Oral Roberts. They led the entire fucking game the other night against North Dakota State. Fucking played overtime. Now they got to go back on the road here. Yeah, I like North Dakota. I think the line's telling you. Give me the other.
Moneyline Mac, locking up the Fighting Sioux of North Dakota. All right, next up, we got Jacksonville, the Dolphins swimming in the Florence, Alabama. This one is one we should actually, I gotta continue to pay attention to this stuff because just like some of the other ones we mentioned, this one has major implications regarding the ASUN race. North Alabama's in first place. Jacksonville's currently in third place. The last time these teams played, Jacksonville won by 4 on January 16th, just less than a month ago. What's this number?
North Alabama is laying 6.5.
I'm gonna lay it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna bet North Alabama. I think they're the best team in this league, and at home they have a lit environment. I think they roll here.
I think yeah. Double lock on North Alabama. Being a guy didn't give that away as a lock. I knew we had pitching injuries, so game 1. But when I saw it was a doubleheader because of the storm, I said, we're going to fuck them up game 2. And we did. Shout out to Rob Donaldson giving us $10. What are your guys' top 3 favorite conference tournaments you're excited to watch? His are the ASUN, SoCon, and CUSA. Yeah, I have to. I think in my contract I have to say SoCon because I've loved it so much over the years. SoCon is my favorite conference tournament to watch, but
Missouri Valley, man.
Yeah, the Valley's always been up there for me too. But no, the Valley's not as good as it used to be, though, dude.
It's still that venue though. That venue is electric. Arch Madness, and those games are going to be crazy. Those semifinal games on Saturday, then the early Sunday game on CBS. I don't care who's in. If we get Drake and Bradley again, that's going to be fun.
I'm going to say Big West. John knows me all too well. Big West, Mountain West. See, the thing about the Mountain West though is they have such great home environments. When you do it in Vegas,
it's not as good.
Yeah. But for my money, I'll go SoCon 1, Big West 2. Are we Big East is also amazing every year too. Valley's in there too, but I'm gonna go Big East too. Big East, Big West, SoCon. The Valley took hits when they lost fucking Creighton and Wichita and Loyola, and it hasn't been as good but it's still great. It's still great. But yeah, we're double locking North Alabama here. So jump in on the action. JMU. What is this number? Heading into Coastal Carolina.
I want to say they're laying like 11.5.
Can we confirm that?
Oh, 8.5.
Lock.
JMU.
Yeah. I will lock up JMU minus 8.5 against Coastal Carolina. What are you doing here?
I think I'll join you. JMU's significantly better. They're playing good ball.
Yeah.
They'll win by 17.
Double lock. Next up, I did not mention the NEC. Sorry, Cannabis Capper. Well, they don't have the history that the other ones do. SoCon has just been
the Big 12 is going to be fun this year.
Yeah, but they piss me off though because they do that shit in Kansas City and it fucking favors Kansas every fucking time. That shit needs to go.
No doubt, and Iowa State, but just having Arizona and Houston in there, that's going to be a fun tournament this year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just some classic SEC shit. Where are SEC championships in Atlanta every year?
The SEC,
football. I mean, but yeah,
but I mean, like the SEC basketball one. I know they're going to have the best teams, but that one still doesn't like move the needle in terms of like memorable games.
Yeah, you're right. Memorable games, honestly, the Big East is number one.
Big East, yeah.
Big East is number one.
Big East is definitely number one. I mean,
yeah.
There's so many fucking games.
But Arch Madness is probably, if you're talking over the course of my life, I think Arch Madness is probably number 2.
Because of when the championship game is.
ACC's been great too, though, in my life. ACC's been great in my life too. I have many good memories of the ACC tournament.
Yeah. I think the timing of when you play matters. I mean, the Big East.
Even last year's ACC tournament with the fucking NC State UVA game.
Yeah.
You know, and then the NC State run, like the ACC tournament, for even being down as a conference, it still delivers, or it did last year at least. So, this game is awesome right here. We got to talk about this game, man. High Point is in first place. Winthrop is in third place. What is how many games back are they?
2.5. They're not going to catch him. There's only 4 games left.
I think you're right. I was going to say, like, High Point could lose theoretically at Winthrop and at Gardner Webb, but that third loss, I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But this could be for the second place. You know what I mean? Like Winthrop needing to get second place in that tournament there with Asheville and Radford in the mix, you know?
You're getting fucking High Point off a Thursday night game too. Traveling.
I'm going to take Winthrop, and I'm going to take that plus 170 money line.
Yeah, I like Winthrop. I'll lock it up.
Yeah, let's go. Winthrop Mortimer lock.
This screams the Radford game all over again from last week. One possession game right down the wire.
Yeah. Fort Wayne, this game's awesome. We should talk about this one too. This is what I mean. This Saturday is fantastic. So IPFW is currently in second place in the Horizon. Robert Morris is in third place. Robert Morris just knocked off the team in first place.
Yep.
It's all a very tight mess going on. This game is actually fucking gigantic. PFW won by 5 when they played in December. What's this number right now?
Bob Morris is laying 2.5. This could be a fun game. I'm betting Fort Wayne.
I was thinking that's the
they win the
side.
game outright. They got embarrassed on the road at Youngstown. Bob Morris off the Cleveland State road win, short turn. I like Fort Wayne. I think they're the more experienced veteran team here. Give me Fort Wayne.
I'm not going to lock it. I'm just going to pick it. But Moneyline Mac, lock it up, IPFW. On the road.
This tournament's in the top 10 for tournaments.
This is a great tournament. This is a great tournament.
A fun tournament.
Shout out to M Ken plus Philly. Real talk. What are the dogs up to? Are you referring to the dogs on the slate or the dogs that I picked up on the road? You gotta.
What are those other dogs doing?
The other dogs that I have, they're just in the other room right there. Muddy's allowed to come out here with me, but yeah, the other dogs are good. One of them currently wearing the cone because of the had to have that surgery, man. I take no pride in saying that. But yeah, all the dogs are good. We got all 3 here, but just Muddy gets he gets special privileges.
He's the alpha.
Yeah. So he's able to come over here. Muddy's on the. He lives a good life, man. But yeah, the other 2 are in the house there.
Do they get along, all of them?
Yeah, actually, they get along great. Muddy actually hates. We have some neighbors that have German Shepherd. You know, Muddy's a mixture of like Doberman, Husky, Shepherd, but he hates them. Like we could ruin the show right now if they let the dogs out, the neighbors. He's got a special fuck you for them at all times. In the middle of the night, you let the neighbors' dogs out, he's on it, man. Yeah. Dogs are better than humans. The Juice, I agree. Yeah, you got 2 dogs, right?
Oh yeah, they think they're tougher than everybody in their little fence out here.
Yeah. I mean,
they're the best.
Dogs are the best, man. Dogs are the best. Speaking of dogs, we got a big game here, and this line makes no goddamn sense.
Oh man,
Miami, Ohio is in Kalamazoo. Miami is, so let me get this straight. They're in second place in the MAC. They're 19-5. 1 seed is in grasp. And they're taking on a team that's 7-17, and they're only laying 5.5, despite when they played just 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, Miami, Ohio, actually it was a month ago. Won by 20. Fuck is this number? Shout out to Robert Martin. The Redskins would be the play here, but it's just the line. I'm not going to bet this, but give me the Redskins.
Western Michigan's lost 3 in a row too.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, they did fucking score the shit out of it against Akron the other night. I'm not betting this one either. Give me Western Michigan. Yeah. This is telling you what's going to happen, but I'm not going to bet it.
The bet detective Duquesne. The bet detective is a Duquesne grad who will be in Pittsburgh. I got to hit him up saying, dude, cancel the show. Catch your boys. Oh no, this is in Dayton. Never mind. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, Dayton's laying 10.5. I'll lay it. What are you doing here?
Yeah, they drilled him at Duquesne. Give me Duquesne here at Dade. No bet.
UConn is in Newark.
How about this line?
The Hurley,
The
Hurley
early game.
returns. Yeah, I'll lay it. I don't feel good about this. I mean, it's his old stomping ground.
They did lose their last year outright.
They also won by 30 the last time they played them. That was a year ago, by the way. I'm not touching this game. What are you doing here?
Who's UConn be laying fucking 15 on the road though?
Seton Hall quit though. They're on Miami level to me.
Do they get up for Hurley though? They beat him last year outright. The national championship.
And fucking Kaderi Richmond and a bunch of other players. Davis, yeah. Yeah. I'm not going in. Not going in. You going in?
By default, I'm taking Seton Hall.
Okay, I mean, you're betting it?
Yeah. I'm gonna wait though. I mean, they ain't gonna do that.
Moneyline Mac, lock it up. The Seton Hall Pirates.
You're off the Creighton road win. Hurley acted like he won the goddamn championship the other night. Fucking yelling at fans, but saying, "Baldy, I got 2 rings." Hurley, you're fucking bald.
Yeah. Shout out to Mojo, who says, Dundee, you love great environments and lit atmospheres. Watch the Canada-US hockey game tomorrow. I would if it wasn't on a goddamn Saturday, and the best damn Saturday of the year. I'm at like ECU baseball plays at noon, and I'm like, I might have to maybe I'll put that on the laptop or something. But I mean, there's so many good basketball games tomorrow. It's tough to do that. I love hockey. You know, I mean, I don't love it with the same love as basketball, like NHL playoffs or Frozen Four. You catch me watching every game. But yeah, it's tough for tomorrow, man. It's like, it's like going to a fall wedding. You know what I mean? Like it's just
shit's the worst.
Yeah. Shout out to Robert Martin. He's Canadian too, saying that. Great sweatshirt, by the way, there. Robert Martin. Next up, we have Morehead State laying 1.5 in Macomb, Illinois. I'm gonna keep riding this Western Illinois train. Give me these leather necks. No bet.
I'm locking Morehead. They've lost 4 in a row here. Only laying 1.5 against the fucking worst team in the league. I think this is the low point for Morehead. I'll lock up Morehead.
Moneyline Mag, lock it up, Morehead State.
I wanted to watch.
Yeah, I had the hockey game on tonight. That was on CBS Sports, but North Dakota and Denver. It's just the Saturdays. Saturdays are very I love watching college baseball, college hockey. The problem is the time of year it is for me. It's very hard to be I wish I had more time to dive fully into that, but I can't because it's in the middle. At least baseball like this. The basketball ends April 5th or something, April 6th. And then you have time to get into to fully catch up in baseball before the national championship in the tournament. In hockey, the Frozen Four is like in the middle of March Madness. And we still do a show. We did a show last year, me and Beanick, but it's very challenging to stay up to date with everything.
We're gonna get Troy involved this year on the Frozen Four.
There we go. Let's go.
Guy. Hey, speaking of baseball, how about Hawaii and Marshall are in the bottom of the ninth?
I got it on right here, man.
I
got it on right here.
Yeah.
No shit.
I think
you're ahead of me. Yeah.
Dude, Hawaii was fucking down 8-2 in this game. This game is great.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
But this is brilliant by college baseball to put their product in a slot where nobody's gonna have a game on unless you're watching this show and you're a degenerate. Well, I mean, if you're watching the show, you're a degenerate. And I mean, fuck, that was a fun game.
That was fun. And what's crazy is when I was watching earlier before I was building the slides, I had that on the audio. Yeah, they were whooping Hawaii's ass. So nice to come from behind right there on the island. I look at this goes for all sports. It's so hard to get to Hawaii. It's not right, next up, Max locking up Morehead State, by the way. Gardner Webb, Upstate. Why do I feel like this game delivers more than you think?
It does.
What's this number?
G Webb's only laying 5.5. Give me
Upstate's lost 10 straight. Give me the points.
Yeah, but they cover like every game.
Yeah. No, they're not as bad as when you read the headline 10 straight. Southern Miss is laying 4.5 at ULM. I was thinking about this game earlier more than most, I feel like. And I think we should take ULM.
I think so too. Let me ask you this. Is the Southern Miss job going to open? They've been.
It should.
Corbello killed that program.
Yeah. He's poison. He's rat poison.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, give me ULM. I think it's, tempting to even play the money line there.
Oh, anytime Corbello's involved, take the money line of the other team. He might be fixing games. You know what? I'm going to lock that. The more I think of it, they're going to win the game outright.
I do think they're going to win. I think you're on the right side. I'm staying away. I think you're on the right side, though. Money line, Mac, lock it up. ULM. Frank Corbel, chat, get into CFL football. It's easy money. I got so many friends. Buddy, I host the CFL Gambling Podcast. Me and J Mark. You should check out our podcast, the CFL Gambling Podcast, because I cover that sport pretty hard, pretty heavy. All right, we got our Pam Anderson huge tits parlay every single week that we give away. No, that's not because we're she was discovered at a CFL game, a BC Lions game. So yeah, check it out. CFL Gambling Podcast, a lot of fun. I will get Corbel on as a guest if he wants to come on. He's more than welcome to. I think the CFL is better than the fucking UFL. Jesse in there. I think the CFL is better than the fucking NFL. At least they have a real kickoff. I had 3 downs is weird. The Rouge. I do like that element though, that you like have to return it. I think that's a cool element of the game, that you have to return it. Anyway, next up, Grand Canyon is in Arlington, Texas, taking on UT Arlington. What's this number?
Grand Canyon's like 8.5.
Give me Arlington. I can be talked into a lock.
Yeah, I like Arlington. They couldn't make a shot the other day, and they still won that game. So
let's bet this.
Yeah, Arlington all day.
Double lock on the Mavericks of UTA. The UFL starts sometime at the end of March. Like I said, I kind of hate the league, but I will be hosting the show. Me and CJ, actually. Bet Detective and J Mark, we host that show. And we all hate the league. So the entertainment's already there. Next up, UCF is in Boulder, Colorado. This is kind of a stupid game, if I'm being honest. What's this number?
Pick them.
Give me the Buffs. No bet.
I'm betting Colorado. They win this one. This is the one. First league win.
Money line, Mac, locking up these Buffs. Yeah, I forgot. There's a song for you. Money line, Mac. Watch him go down to Buffalo. Oh no, it's a guy out of Buffalo. It's only gold. The slide's only gold when it's in Orlando. Texas Tech, Oklahoma State, and Stillwater. Texas Tech laying 8.5. Give me OK State plus 8.5.
Oh, dude, this is a lock. Oklahoma State and Texas Tech always have wars. You're getting Tech off the crazy ass overtime game and just the crazy run they've been on. Oklahoma State's been chippy at home. Shit, they were chippy the other night. Lock, Oklahoma State. They're going to be live in this game.
Double lock. How about them Cowboys? All right, next up we got the Screaming Eagles. Oh boy.
Here we go.
I think Lindenwood's the right side.
I do too.
I'm going to lay the 2.5 with Lindenwood.
Yeah.
No bet. What are you doing here?
No bet. Yeah, I'll lay the points.
Lamar is in Commerce, Texas, taking on the Chinese food restaurant. What's this number?
Lamar's only laying 3.5.
Give me the Chinese food restaurant. No, I'm not betting this fucking game. What are you doing
here? Give me Commerce. Yeah, this line makes no fucking sense.
Yeah. Toledo is in Ypsilanti.
This line makes no sense.
What is this line?
I think Toledo's is laying 3.5.
And this is not a far trip for them either.
4.5. Sorry.
I'll take EMU, but they're my boys. But no bad. No bad.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Give me EMU. Line stinks.
Mercyhurst is in Massachusetts taking on Stonehill. What is this number?
Mercyhurst is Stonehill's laying 6.5. Give me the points.
I'll take the points too. No bet on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Stony Brook is in Boston taking on Northeastern.
Northeastern's laying 11.5.
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
I am locking up Stony Brook. Get the fuck out of here with 11.5, dude. We have to bet this.
This line stinks. I'll lay it. No bet.
Give me the 11.5 in Stony Brook. Give me the fucking 11.5 in Stony Brook. All right, next up, Missouri is in Athens, Georgia. This is an interesting game. This is one I want to talk about for a second.
Big game for Georgia.
Oh man, if Georgia wants to make the NCAA tournament, I was thinking about this.
Yeah.
We don't have Beanick here to go through his stuff, but you look at Georgia's remaining schedule. They've been terrible on the road, but you take care of business against Mizzou. They get Florida in the the Snow White reunion game on the 25th of February. They get Vanderbilt on the 8th of March. Their road trips, okay, you're at the Jungle. You're going to lose that game. But the other two are interesting. At Texas and at South Carolina. Those are winnable games. This is a fucking gigantic game for them, man. This is the one they got to get. This is the one they got to get. I'm taking Georgia.
Yeah,
taking Georgia.
They have 2 quad 1 wins on the year. This will be a quad 1 win. I think Georgia wins this. I'll lock it. This is the biggest game of their year. Let's go. Dogs.
Let's go. I can't wait to watch this. This is a great game to watch tomorrow. I can't wait. Missouri at Georgia. Give me them Dogs.
I disagree. Georgia's showed up at home this year. Their fans. It's actually been pretty lit there.
I still think the best home crowd in Georgia is Kennesaw.
Yeah, Kennesaw did show up, but I mean, Georgia, like for that Kentucky game, that place was lit.
Yeah, but that Rutgers Kennesaw game was fucking bananas.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's lit tomorrow.
Oh, it'll be lit tomorrow. I agree. Next up, Kennesaw. Speaking of which, Kennesaw's in Huntsville, Texas. The Bear Claw. Take it on Sam Houston. This, please. Sam Houston's a favorite again. This is autoplay. Lock Sam Houston -1.5.
Sam Houston's gonna win out.
Yeah. Why else would they? Lock. You better be betting this, right? I'm betting this. Yeah.
I love Sam Houston.
Double lock on Sam Houston State. All right, next up, I'm locking this. I know the lines it says Hawaii, but I think I saw this before the show. Western Carolina's laying 6.5 against the Citadel. Western Carolina has started to play a lot better ball. I'm gonna lay the 6.5 with the Cats. Shout out to my guy Weehawk. Lay it. They win by double digits. What are you doing here?
Is this the one for the Citadel?
No.
I'll take Citadel. No bet.
Tell you that I've been watching these Cats close over here in the Carolinas. Cats are a much better team. Much better team right now.
No bet.
All right. All right. Come with me. Ride the Cats. Let's go. This is the battle of the boot. I foolishly took Wyoming in the first matchup. Colorado State won by 16 in Laramie. Now they're laying 10.5. I'm doing it again. I got to do it. Give me Wyoming plus the 10.5. I got to do it. I got to do it. What are you doing here?
I'm going to battle you. They just came off the pick game. Now they're going to Fort Collins. I think they're going to. I think Colorado State wins by 15.
Do you know who Colorado State has on deck?
Is it Utah State or New Mexico?
Nevada.
I don't know if that's really a look at it.
If I was at Mountain West Media Days, I saw what the AP voted. All right.
Alford's 500.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a look ahead anymore.
Let's go. Mac is on Colorado State. Dundee on these Cowboys. All right. Next up, we got Old Dominion traveling to Statesboro, Georgia. Georgia Southern laying 5.5. Give me ODU plus 5.5. No bet. What are you doing here?
Tempting to bet ODU, but feels a little high. I'll just take ODU.
Morgan State's in Orangeburg, South Carolina. What the hell is this line? Take it on South Carolina State. What is this number?
South Carolina State's laying 8.5. I'll lay it. No bet.
I'll lay it too. No bet. Auburn, Alabama, game of the day, 1 versus 2. You know, it's the first time ever in the history of the Southeastern Conference that they've had the number 1 basketball team against the number 2 basketball team. Holy shit. This conference been around for fucking since Lincoln was assassinated. All right. Allegedly. I'm all over Bama minus 2.5. I'm going to take Auburn at the Jungle. I think Bama, with the energy of that crowd behind them, the fact they can rebound the ball so well, and their pace will be a problem for Auburn. I'm laying the 2.5. Lock it up. Lock it up. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. You with me?
Yeah. So this is the biggest game. Like I can't remember, like in terms of like 1-2 hype coming into it since what, Tennessee, Memphis when they were 1-2. Bruce Pearl was coaching the Tennessee team. I think College Game Day is a distraction. I think Auburn is going to go into T-Town and get a win here and prove that they are the best team in the country. Johnny Broom and company. Give me Auburn. War damn Eagle. Lock it up. Block battle.
All right, we got a battle in the Iron Bowl. Dundee on the Tide. Mac on the Tigers. All right, next up. I love a little Baltimore DC battle. Loyola, Maryland. What's this number?
4.5. Stinks.
They use laying 4.5. Yeah, I'll take Loyola plus the 4.5. What are you doing here?
I like Loyola.
Oh, I'm not locking this.
I'm fading American. They're first. This is Patriot League. They win every game by 1 or 2.
I'll take Loyola. But
you lay this fucking double digit.
Moneyline Mag, lock it up. The Greyhounds. Next up, we got oh boy, LaSalle. We need to take a moment to think about this. All right.
The shipment.
Not only is there a shipment, always, if you're, I mean, fucking Rhode Island, are you kidding me? There's a goddamn, I can tell you this, there's definitely a shipment coming through up there. But, Mac, we should have a conversation. I am of the opinion that, let me just count right here. We may only get 7, maybe 8 games left with our guy. I think he's going to retire. I was thinking about this earlier.
You think he's retiring?
I think after the year he's retiring. So that means we're only going to have 7 or 8 games left for one final shipment. I mean, you know, he's 76 years old. He'll be 77 in October. So I think
he's gonna be back.
I think you know, where they're 12 and 13. He needs to have a winning season for them to bring him back. I think they're going to force him out the door if he has a losing season. But when I see them getting 7.5 and knowing that a shipment's coming in, it's not a distraction. LaSalle won this one on January 25th in Philly outright. And we were on this play by 6. I'm on the points. Give me the 7.5. But am I concerned about the shipment? No. Am I concerned about future shipments? Yes. Because we might only have 7 or 8 more shipments coming through. What are you doing here?
I like LaSalle, but they're not the same team when they hit the road.
So you're saying, you're saying he's cooked.
I'm worried about the spot. Yeah.
He is thinking about Aruba. I can tell you that. Yeah, he is thinking about Aruba.
I like him better as a home dog, Dumphy.
He went on the road at the Bonnies. He covered against whoever the fuck it was the other day.
St. Joe's. Yeah, he almost lost. He almost lost the cover when he had the lead. He's running out of gas. UMass throttled his ass the other day.
You're on LaSalle though? You taking it?
I'm on LaSalle. Yeah, I'm not like 7 with Rhode Island.
Right.
I'm not betting the game.
Jacksonville State is in Ruston, Louisiana, taking on La Tech. What's this number?
This line's hilarious. Louisiana Tech is laying 3.5.
I'm going back to the well. Lock, Louisiana Tech. Double lock on Louisiana Tech.
Hey man, this is a shit show league. First place it's drilled this weekend.
Mojo, yes, LaSalle has made the NCAA tournament. If anything, they went to the Sweet 16.
Yeah,
probably. Yeah, and then back in the 90s, they had L Train Simmons, Lionel, and Doug Overton and Mike Izuino, is it Izuano? Something. They had a really good team in the 90s. And they made a Sweet 16 at like 2007 or 8 or 5, 4, something like that. One of those years in the 2000s. Has Fran ever made the tournament? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's just, these people are really just.
He fucking made the tournament at Penn.
How about this? Ready for this?
He was fucking great.
He's made the tournament 17 times. 17 times. There we go. He made the NIT a few times too.
Dude, you look back at what he did at Penn, he was fucking rolling.
Unfucking believable, man.
He was running the fucking Ivy. And then, at
Temple,
he made it 6 straight years.
Yeah. And his final year there, he made the fucking tournament and they forced him out the door. And what happened? They haven't been back since.
They
How's it been?
Forced him out for Aaron McKee, who fucking sucked. He's always these NBA hires.
Yeah.
It's hard to root for Temple now.
Yeah, it's true. It's a good point.
I remember they lost the playing game and they fired him after
I
the
like
game.
won though. It was like I was watching in Vegas. I remember that. So a neck and neck game.
Who did they lose to? It was like fucking Michigan State or something, right?
Yeah, I think it was. It was yeah. He's
it
great.
Was Belmont. It was fucking
Belmont. Yeah.
It's like Jesus. Yeah. And they fucking canned his ass. It was like, what the fuck is wrong with you idiots?
Yeah. Double lock on La Tech. This classic ACC game.
This game's awful.
Cal, tell me it's on the C-Dub. Tell me this is on the C-Dub. No, it's ACC Network.
They always have two going on at the same time.
Cal won by 11 in Berkeley.
We should bet Cal.
I'm not betting this fucking game, dude. I got no feel. I actually think Georgia Tech at home's the play. I'm not betting this thing though. What are you doing here?
I'm getting Cal's been out there. I like Cal a lot here. I think Cal. I like Georgia Tech is a play up to your competition, then play down to your competition. The other night was kind of a rare cover as a favorite. I don't think they do it 2 in a row.
You could be onto something. I'm just. I don't want action on this game. I hate this game. You know I hate this game. You already got me to bet Washington, Penn State. You're not getting me to bet this fucking game too. All right.
Got to bet teams on the second leg against other shit.
Moneyline Mag is locking up the California Golden Bears. Next up, we got Howard in Dover, Delaware, taking on Delaware State. What's this number? Actually, I see it. Delaware State's laying 1.5.
This line fucking stinks.
They are 7-1. These Hornets are at home at Memorial Hall Gymnasium. Howard won by 6 on January 4th, though. And I will take Howard to win by 4 here. No bet.
Howard, no bet.
I did bet the Pussy Pack for 3 times in a row, too. 1-1 currently betting the Pussy Pack. Minnesota. This game's fucking terrible, too. I hope you're happy, you stupid fucking TV execs. I would rather watch a live cam of all the dogs shitting on planet Earth at once than this fucking game. Good God. Minnesota is catching 7.5 in LA. This will not be on any fucking TV close to me. All right. I'll knock on the fucking neighbors' doors and tell them, please make sure you don't have the Minnesota USC game on. Lay it. No bet. I forever hate the fucking Big Ten.
The Big Ten is the worst.
I hate the fucking Big Ten.
And they play this game on like these sleepy Big Ten network games. Now, I will say, I like Minnesota here. They're fighting for that last spot in the fucking tournament.
Don't give a shit about this game, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they covered, but I'm taking USC because this game's dumb. All right. And yeah, I will not. Like I said, you could show me every human centipede. You could put all fucking 9 fucking TVs on the fucking human centipedes. 2 girls, 1 cup. I don't give a fuck. It's better than this shit. This is the worst game on the whole entire slate. Even Washington Penn State's more appealing than this because no one's going to be at this fucking game. No one's going to be at the Penn State game.
You're talking me into Minnesota even more. There's going to be nobody here.
It's stupid. Why do they have to do this to us? They had to fuck with our fucking sport, man.
2 girls and 1 cup.
Oh, I'd rather watch any fucking thing. Like,
hey,
this is trash.
Put Auburn and Alabama on one TV. Put this game next and be like, is this the same goddamn sport?
I mean, so bad. So bad. I just can't believe this was someone's idea. Yeah, well, you know, we do our numbers. We get Oregon State and Colorado State, or Washington State out of here, and we can put them in Big Ten. And then no, you're fucking horrible. I hope you all get fucking syphilis. You fucking terrible people. because this is a terrible fucking game. It doesn't matter any way you spin it. Football, basketball, fucking volleyball. It's fucking horrible. It's horrible.
I'll lock up Minnesota. You've talked about this.
Money line back. Lock it up, Minnesota. Hope that Beaver. It's fucking. I don't know. I just hate this game. It's just a stupid game. It's a conference game here. Much more appealing game. Coppin State's in Durham. Take it on NC Central. Lavelle Moten and company laying 12.5. I'm gonna lay it. I think they're playing decent ball right now.
Yeah, give me the points. I bet.
All right, next up. God.
This game's on ABC.
At least there's a little bit of history here because they're both private school pussies.
Oh,
I'm gonna say out of all the ones, let me explain myself here.
I get where you're coming from on this game. It's pussy. It's the pussy.
This is like Stanford of the East.
Yeah, it's pussy versus pussy. Even though Duke wants to act like they're not pussies, they're the biggest pussy.
Like I would say if you were ranking like, okay, what do we got? We got Washington, Penn State, Minnesota, USC, Cal, Georgia Tech, and this is actually the one that makes the most sense for the sport. Two bitch ass little fan bases going at it. And I'm not talking like Duke basketball. I'm talking like the university. You get these little hoity toity fucks, just it's perfect in that regard. It's like, it's really, they're the same school. One's in California, one's in North Carolina. Right. I mean, they're maybe slightly, a little bit different, but I don't mind this one as much as the other ones for some reason, even though it's still terrible. I'll take the points, by the way. What are you doing here?
Is there an injury? This line came down to 18.5.
Damn. I mean, I made this slide not that long ago either. Duke is 14-0 at home.
Hey, you know how Stanford and Cal been on these second legs of the road trip?
Stanford, I'm taking the points.
Stanford already won at Carolina. Never know. I'm locking Stanford.
And you got the Johnny Dawkins effect. There's just there's more history here between the schools. I feel like
Stanford. Here.
Yeah, I'm in 18.5. Double lock on Stanford. Let's go. Duke wins by 16. Mike, Duke's not off a loss. They beat Cal the other night in that classic rivalry.
Cal covered.
Yeah. We both locked Cal and they covered. Cincinnati's in Ames. Iowa take it on Iowa State. Iowa State laid 11.5. Cincinnati won the last time they played in Hilton Coliseum.
Yep.
Not this year. I will lay the 11.5. What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm locking Cincy, man. This is gonna be a dogfight. Iowa State wins by 7. Cincinnati's fighting again.
Moneyline Mac locking up these Bearcats. All right, next up, the Royals of Queens. Heading in. This is a good game, actually. Yeah.
Both teams one game back.
It's a great game. EKU's laying 3.5. I do think EKU's the better team here. I'm going to lay it. Queens beat them by 18 in Charlotte. No. Give me EKU. What are you doing here?
I think we should bet EKU.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
I think they're the better team, better version right now. Let's go. Colonels.
Double lock on the Colonels. All right, next up. Northern Arizona. If you like, a lot of times when I look at this, when I look at this great logo by NAU, I actually see it as like a janitor. You know, like how they have the mop going through the mop bucket. Kind of looks like that if you're just quickly looking at it. Either way, it is fire, despite the way they've treated Pick Dundee in years past. The Nest will be rock. What's this number?
I think Northern Arizona is laying fucking 3.5. Yeah. Give me Sac State.
I'll lay it. No, I won't. Give me Sac State. Fuck you, NAU. No bet.
Dude,
no
that
bet.
game is so tempting to bet Sac State. That line reeks.
Campbell. These Camels heading to Newark, Delaware. What's this number?
Delaware's laying 2.5. I'll lock up Delaware.
I'm in. Delaware, double
Kansas
lock.
run.
Double lock on these Blue Hens. Lay the 2.5. I'm with you, Go Bees. Flagstaff is a great city. Been there many, many times. I one of my favorite cities. Norfolk State's in Princess Anne, Maryland. What the heck? Take it on Maryland Eastern Shore. What is this? What is this number?
Norfolk is laying 13.5. Give me the points.
No, I'll lay it.
No,
Mike, the janitor on your middle school team played on the 95 Arkansas team. I happen to love that 95 Arkansas team. Wait, was it 94? Which year was it they beat
Duke?
Yeah, was that 94 and then 95 they lost to UCLA?
Yeah, 94 was 40 minutes of hell or whatever.
I love that team. That team was a fun fucking team to watch. Corey Beck, Scotty Thurman. That team was a fun fucking. Obviously, Corliss Williamson.
Mike Anderson.
That was a fun ass team, man. I love
that.
That's
why
why
Mike Anderson's leash was so long at Arkansas. He was so good on that team.
That shit. That was a fun fucking team, man. Who was their big man? Was it Roy Rogers? No, that was Alabama, right? Who's that big man they had? Yeah. Anyway, Texas State's in Mobile. Take it on South Alabama. What is this number?
6.5.
I'll lay it. No bet.
I like Texas State.
You're betting this?
Feels like a nice fun belt upset here. I think they're live in this game. Yeah, I'll take Texas State. Give me the Bobcats.
Moneyline Mac, lock it up, Texas State.
That Alabama's a fun team to stay to State.
Darnell Robinson and Lee Wilson. Did they have a reserve? Oh, man. I'm trying to. Who was like the sixth man on the team that I thought was it Garrard or something? Was it? I'm trying to remember. Those Arkansas teams before that too, with Todd Day and Lee Mayberry and Oliver Miller, Pig Miller. No, Pig Miller was Michigan State. Oliver Miller was Arkansas. Yeah, they had that was a fun team too. Oh, you guys want to get rich? What's this number?
Dude, this line stinks. ECU is only laying 3.
It's a rivalry game, but the Clits are a bunch of pussies. I will take ECU -3.
Let's lock it. Let's dive into it. They're way better.
Let's go. Next up, Fullerton, Bakersfield. What a horrible fucking game. Bakersfield's laying 9.5. Lay it.
Yeah, lay it. Fucking Fullerton's cooked.
Clint McDaniel. That's who I think I was thinking of. Think so. Could be wrong. I got to see a photo. The Colonials of George Washington. The Colonials of George Washington. The Colonials of George Washington are heading into Davidson, North Carolina. Davidson's laying 3.5. I'm going to take George Washington plus 3.5 here.
Yeah, I'll take you. Yeah, let's do it. Tad too high. One possession game.
Colonials, moneyline sprinkle. George Washington was a man of few words, but he had a killer crossover. People don't know about that. George Washington was known for that. UT Martin is in Charleston, Illinois. Did we talk about that before? Which president would you take? I mean, obviously we have the Obama situation, which I mean, you got to remove him. Which president would be the best basketball player? Obama by a decent amount, but after that,
good question.
Abe Lincoln. He's so big, right? So tall. Yeah.
Abe Lincoln. Is George good?
No. I mean, I will say I'll give George W. this. He delivered that fucking pitch better than a lot of other people after 9/11. But
Bill might have been all right. Bill Clinton.
Yeah, it's true.
I feel like Reagan might have been all right too.
He was a fucking actor in Hollywood. Not buying it. That's Kevin Bacon and air up there. Not buying that shit.
Trump would be good in the NBA. He'd flop around.
I'm not buying. He knew, dude. I think Clinton's the best of recent presidents. Probably. I would say probably if I had to bet.
Jimmy
I'll take
Carter. Nah.
You got to go.
Obama's overrated though. He's just good at horse.
He's got to be better than everyone there.
I mean, by default, yeah, by default, he's the best. But he's not as good as everybody makes him out to be.
I'm trying to think.
It's just the expectation.
JFK being decent.
Yeah, maybe.
Basketball invented in Massachusetts, right?
Yeah.
Canada, Massachusetts.
This guy gets stuck in the tub. He could have controlled the paint.
Yeah. It's a good debate. Roosevelt. Yeah, it's Jimmy Carter. They're saying in the chat.
The Democrats definitely have a better basketball team than the Republicans.
They would fuck them up. They would fuck them up.
Yeah. They have it on the hardwood, I think.
Yeah. It's fun game to think about though.
Republicans fuck them up in that baseball game. They do that game every year.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I wonder who would be the best baseball. I don't know. It's a fun thing to think about. What's the line on this game?
How did this turn into that?
Yeah, it's unfortunate that that Patton wasn't president, because I feel like he'd be a sneaky good player because he's got the Rudiger.
2.5. How do you think Joe Biden was?
I mean, if you had to play at the age you were president, that would be the worst president of all time, probably on the basketball court. But maybe when he was young, I don't know. It does trip me out. Sometimes you see like a photo of someone that's young, or that's old when they're young, or you see a photo of them, young, and you're like, God, that's them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Clinton though. Besides Obama, the obvious, I'd say Clinton is probably this. Abe Lincoln though is a good one, even though the game wasn't around then.
Yeah.
Just with his height, you can coach that. You can't coach height. You know what I mean? You either got it or you don't. So, yeah.
Take a look at these guys.
John Adams, my ass. Get him out of here. You don't have a lot. There's not a lot we're working with here. This would be a terrible basketball game. JFK could be sneaky good. JFK, I think, could be a point guard. I could see that one. I could see that one actually working. Lyndon Johnson, no. What about old Tricky Dicky here? Richard Nixon. Didn't he? I actually think Nixon played football. Nixon played football, so he was an athlete. I think Ford played football too.
Let's Google what's the best athletes among presidents. Theodore Roosevelt, known for his boxing.
Oh, damn.
Eisenhower played football at West Point, so he's automatically on the team.
Yeah.
That's
a lot of them played football. Gerald Ford, I thought, played football, right?
Yeah, he played in Michigan.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, Nixon played. It was like D2 or D3 or whatever. I don't even think they had the D2 or D3.
They
Well,
might be
he
better
played
than Obama.
the basketball though. I don't know. But
Obama's soft.
He could shoot though. At least
could shoot. He was a shooter. He's a finesse guy. He's
I don't know. I think you're talking football, yeah. But out of basketball, I still think you got to go Obama. Clinton never played anything, huh? That never played anything.
Did something at Arkansas, I thought.
He dealt drugs in Arkansas. That was the thing.
Yeah,
you guys might have heard about this. Reagan. He had multiple ex-presidents dealing drugs. It's an American thing.
Trump was busy fighting Vince McMahon in WWE. That's just the best when you go back and look and go, this guy's president right now.
I mean,
WrestleMania.
I lived in California when they had fucking Mary Carey, a porn star, Gary Coleman, and Arnold Schwarzenegger as your fucking choices. And I thought this is just insane. I voted for Gary Coleman for the record. It's because I thought it'd be fucking great.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't make this shit up. That's just fantastic. But that movie Predator, I feel like they only had like 7 actors, and like 5 of them became governors. You had Schwarzenegger, governor of California. You had Ventura became governor of Minnesota. The fucking crazy guy from 48 Hours, the guy he looks kind of like Native American. I don't know if he really was. He was the governor of Kentucky. And then I want to say there was one other actor that was like a mayor or something. I like they only had like 8 actors in the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
And they unbelievable. Unfucking believable. What are we talking about here? Your team. I'll take you. What's the line?
2.5. Give me EIU.
Yeah, I think you're right. EIU. This is an interesting game. When I was building this slide, Stephen F. Austin's heading to Naja.
They're both they're both in different versions of it. One's in Louisiana, one's in Texas.
Taking on a Northwestern State. I was a bit confused at this game because I kind of think Northwestern State's a better team, but Stephen F. Austin's been hot. Is there a big home advantage to being in Natchitoches? Zoe Berg thinks I'm being serious. You don't walk into the Prather Coliseum and get that dub. What's the line?
2.5, man.
Yeah, Northwestern State.
I'm locking in Stephen F. I'm buying in. I think they're gonna start rolling. I think this is like
I did get a DM from someone close to the team that said like they're gonna actually. You know what? I'll take it. But
they're a different team, different coach.
Yeah. All right. I'll buy in.
Yeah.
Double lock, Stephen F. Austin. What time slot are we at? We almost do this fucking thing. Charleston Southern's in Asheville. What's this number? Asheville's laying 10.5.
We're at like 6:00. This fucking slate is ridiculous.
4:30, dude. 4:30.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna lay the no, I'm gonna take the points. No bet. What are you doing here?
Give me the points.
Tennessee State's in Edwardsville, Illinois.
This is a big game.
What's this number?
I think Edwardsville's laying 5.5. Yeah, 4.5. Give me Tennessee State. Close game.
Yeah, I'll take Tennessee State too.
No bet.
Yeah. You got the Nazis. The Nazis are going into Hammond.
How would he do in basketball?
Hitler does Hammond. Hitler in basketball would be fucking terrible. He's like a fucking painter. He's like a failed fucking painter. Took out all of his aggression on the fucking world. Yeah, Hitler's a terrible. Any sport, he's a little bitch in all the sports. I know he took over France, but they're all bitches in sports too. What's this number you said?
Sila's laying 1.5. I like Hitler here. It always turns everybody off when I say that.
No, Hitler does not come in to Hammond, Keith Landry. We do not abide with this. Give me Sila. You're locking this?
Sila is on a big time heater. 9 out of 10 here. It ends here. Hitler ends it. Lock. Nichols.
Moneyline Max saying lock Hitler. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He rides Hitler often.
You got to know when to take Hitler. You got to identify the right spots.
Some say Nichols is the favorite on FanDuel over there. If you're really looking to grab Sila there, I'm not betting this, even though I kind of want to watch this game now. iDub is in Corpus Christi, Texas, taking on these Surfers. What the fuck's this line?
5.5. Woo, buddy. It reeks. Give me iDub.
I'll take iDub too. Let's bet it. Yeah. Cardinal plus the points. Now we get into an interesting one. VMI's in Macon, Georgia. What's this number?
Mercer's line 7.5.
Taking VMI, but no bet.
Line seems high. Give me Mercer, no bet.
North Florida is in Conway, Arkansas. What's this number?
Oh, if I see this one.
I don't know if anyone's going to see this one because it's
North
boring
Florida
ass game.
6.5. Lay it.
Yeah, no bet. Tennessee Tech is in SEMO.
Cape Girardeau.
Did they play already this year? I think they did, right? SEMO won by 7.
SEMO's the hottest team in the damn league. First place outright 11-4.
What's the number 7 you said?
It is 6.5. Give me Tech.
I mean, give me SEMO. These fucking OVC games. No bet. Stetson's in Clarksville, Tennessee. Number?
Austin P. Lang's 9.5. No, Stetson.
Should we bet Stetson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Austin P. Lang almost
double lock on these Hatters.
Tell your friend to fucking get over it.
Money is money. All right.
That's Utah State how it's going.
Oh man.
People are too fucking sensitive in this goddamn world.
Money is money. You gotta take what you can get. Next up we have Cornell against fucking Dartmouth.
He just played tonight. Oh wait, the Ivy does.
There's no line. There's no line here, so I don't know. Give me Cornell. Actually, I actually think I'm probably going to bet Cornell, depending on what that line is. You know.
I don't know how to do these back-to-backs in the Ivy. I'm not going to lie. I just guess. I never bet these. Yeah, give me Cornell on the bounce back.
Yeah. Cheers, Robert Martin. Golf. We got to talk about this game. So Lipscomb is in second place, but they're red fucking hot. They beat Gulf Coast in Fort Myers.
Great
couple.
Game.
Last time they played that was last year actually. So this is the first matchup. Oh man,
this is when Gulf Coast pops up.
What is this number?
6.5. I'm locking up Gulf Coast.
I'll join you. They have more athleticism too. Yeah. Double lock on Gulf Coast. Sprinkle the money line. You get 7.5 out there. Let's take that. Northern Colorado. It's in Portland, Oregon, taking on the Vikings. Northern Colorado's lay a 1.5.
I know it kind of stinks, but I kind of want to bet Northern Colorado here.
The last game stunk too. Yeah, let's just continue
Yeah.
riding. Northern
Yep.
Colorado. Double lock. Let's go. Yeah, Michael, we did one episode or 2 episodes by conference. That's not going to happen again. That failed. But yeah.
33 of them. There's too much.
I have a lock for you. Alcorn State is catching 5.5.
You couldn't wait to get to this game.
Play this on the money line. Alcorn's going to win this on the money line.
I think.
Give me Alcorn State plus the 5.5. This is plus 205 or something. I saw it earlier. You in?
Yeah, I'll take Alcorn.
Double lock on the Braves on Steve McNair's birthday. Rest in peace. Next up, Houston Christian. It's heading into Edinburgh, Texas, where the Mexicans are laying 4.5. I'm all over the place on this game. Part of me is like the Mexicans are due after they've lost 3 straight.
Yeah,
I actually think the Mexicans are the right side. I'm going to take the Mexicans, but I'm not going to bet this game because both these teams are very, very kind to me.
The Mexicans have played what? They lost 3 in a row on the road. They're back at home finally. I think I like the Mexicans here.
Should we bet them?
Yeah, I think it's a good spot down there at the border.
Let's go. I'll join. Double lock on the Mexicans. Yes, and rest in peace to my guy Mike Leach. Greatest. Texas Southern. Zach Grambling, what's this number? I'm thinking about betting on Texas Southern.
This is a rematch of the damn
I'm gonna bet Southern. Give me a lock on Texas Southern.
Yeah.
You in?
Are you playing the revenge game here?
Revenge. I think they're the better team too. I think Grambling's pretty shitty actually.
I'm gonna stay away, but I do like Texas Southern.
As a SWAC specialist, I'm on Texas Southern there. Get your bets in. Pacific.
This game's awful.
Give me the points. I don't know. Oregon State's dead to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They play with their food, man.
Yeah. No bet, but I do have a bet right here. Jackson State's heading into Tallahassee. Take on Florida A&M. I'm logging up Florida A&M. Home dog. Let's go. What you doing here?
I kind of like Jackson State, no bet.
Just so you guys are paying attention to the SWAC parlay right now.
Discipline.
Alcorn State plus the points. Texas Southern, Florida A&M.
I don't do SWAC on Saturdays.
I target the SWAC on Saturdays. That's where that hidden money is. There's a war chest, and it's right here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, because Southern is taking on Prairie View, and they are laying, I shit you not, 13.5 points. Add this to the card. Give me Prairie View plus 13.5. Who the fuck are you? I understand you're in first place. This was a 4-point game on January 6th. All right, 4-point game. Give me the points. What are you doing here?
I'll take the points, no bet.
Staying away. Money. There's gold in them there hills.
Discipline.
Presbyterian. Blue Hose in Farmville, Virginia. Taking on Longwood. What's his number?
Longwood laying 6.5. No, thank you.
I'll lay it. No bet.
Yeah, no bet.
McNeese is in New Orleans. What's this number?
McNeese is laying 17.5.
I'm gonna lay it and I'm gonna lock it. It's a show for Wade. New Orleans is all LSU. This is a show. This is a show right here. Lock McNeese minus the points. What are you doing here?
I'd take it the points, man. McNeese kind of plays with their food. No bet.
Columbia is catching 1.5 at Harvard. Why was this line out like hours ago, by the way? And no other Ivy League line is out.
Corruption. Give me Columbia.
It is corruption.
Give me Columbia. This is a money line.
Yeah, I'll take Columbia too. I'm not going to bet this game though because it bothers me. It doesn't make any sense why this line was out and the other ones weren't.
How did you have this line out? To your point,
this was like at 7:00 today. They had this fucking line out.
The games hadn't even ended yet.
Yeah, or maybe it was 9:00, right when the games ended. So I don't know. I'm staying away. You betting this?
No. Fuck this league. I don't want to watch any minute of it.
Fordham's at Richmond. We've lost $1,000 a week on Richmond. What the hell is this number?
More. It's a pick 'em Richmond money line.
Okay, we're betting Richmond. Yeah, double lock on Richmond. Double lock on Richmond.
They're gonna do it again to us.
Penn's at Brown. We don't have a line on this one. Give me Penn though. I don't know actually. Depends on that number. Villanova is at Providence. Nova laying 3.5. I will take Providence plus a 3.5. What are you doing here?
I will lock up Villanova. I think Villanova is going to go to the dunk and win again here this year. I think everybody will want to fade Villanova off that St. John's win, but they gotta keep winning to get off the bubble. Yeah, give me Villanova.
Moneyline back, locking up these Villanova Wildcats. By the way, Monty in the chat. My apologies, Monty. Brown is laying 4.5 in that Penn game. I'm actually going to take Brown minus the 4.5.
Yeah, give me Penn.
Next up we have LSU. Man, I've been burning them lately. Catching 8.5 in Norman. I'll take the points. No bet.
I'll lock LSU. I think this could be one that they actually. I think this is a good money line play.
That's what I thought.
Oklahoma's a big favorite. No, thank you. Plus 285 on the money line. LSU.
Money line Mac locking up these Tigers.
LSU's been playing hard the hump.
Yeah. North Carolina is taking on Syracuse. North Carolina's laying 6.5. Stop it. Give me Syracuse plus the points. Sprinkle the money line.
Are you locking Syracuse?
Yeah. Give me the points. Cuse. What are you doing here?
I'll battle you. Give me Carolina. Come on, Carolina. Have a little bit of fucking pride here.
You're gonna eat shit here, dude. They might win, but they ain't covering.
This is gonna be a random 18-point Carolina win. Everybody be like, "What the fuck did that come from?"
We got a battle. Dundee on the orange, Mac on the heels. All right, next up we got UTSA. Meep heading into Tulsa, Oklahoma. Give me UTSA. I think they're the better team, man. Tulsa's coming back from Philadelphia too.
Yeah.
Should we bet UTSA? They've been ass on the road though, but
is this even really a road game?
I mean, they were just in Wichita too, so that's just a little drive over, right?
Yeah, I like the spot. You're right. UTSA, lock it up.
Let's go. UTSA is not off a win. They've lost 3 straight. Canner Scapper. They covered for us against Wichita. Yeah. Double lock on these Roadrunners. Meep. All right. The Egg Bowl on the hardwood is here. This game's awesome. And I will watch every second. And I will also bet Ole Miss minus 4.5. It might take overtime. It might not. Either way, Ole Miss is winning this by 6 or 7. Give me Ole Miss. What are you doing here?
We will battle. This could be a one-possession game, or Mississippi State wins outright. This could be a fun game. Lock it up.
I can't wait. You're going to eat shit on free throws at the end of the game. Dundee on the Reds. Mac on the Dogs. Next, this might be the biggest game in the history of SMU basketball. Because I made this case a week or two ago. If they win this game, and no, I think the biggest game this is one of the biggest games in SMU basketball.
They've already had
history.
the biggest games.
No, it's the Clemson one on the 22nd that I was thinking of.
They had the Duke game. That was the biggest game. They got fucking housed.
I think we have to take Wake Forest, but I don't know. I took Pitt, dude. Good God.
Yeah, Wake.
How much better is Wake than Pitt, though? They're the same fucking team. No, I'm staying away.
Oh, I'm locking Wake. I'll go back to Wake.
I'll take the 7.5. I'm not betting it.
Oh yeah, Wake money line.
Money line, Mac. Lock it up. Wake Forest.
The ACC will get 3 teams then.
Alabama State's in Pine Bluff.
Dr. Bradley.
Laying 8.5. Dr. Bradley's out. He's in the transfer portal. He's not questionable now. He's out.
What do you mean? Does that mean he plays last minute? Like he's out?
It says out. That means he's playing.
He's definitely playing. That line's wrong.
I mean, yeah, let's take the 8.5, right?
Yeah.
Should we bet this?
He's playing. Let's wait for the official word.
It's such a pain in the ass every time with this fucking team. Give me Pine Bluff plus 8.5. Add it to the parlay.
League is fucking bullshit league.
West Georgia
yes,
is
it's a great game.
embalming.
Yes.
This is the one. This is a lock.
This is a fucking lock of the
This is the lock of the day. Bellarmine minus 1.5. Double lock. They've lost 16 straight. It comes to an end here.
And they're laying points.
Top play of the day.
They're going to fuck up West Georgia. Dude, they're actually playing well, to your point. I mean, I watched them the other day. The cuts are hard right now.
Oh, this is my favorite play of the day.
They're gonna
favorite play of the night.
They're going to
favorite fucking play of the night right there.
Yes.
Yeah. Alabama A&M. What's this number? Is it Mississippi Valley State? What's this number?
I don't know. Alabama A&M's laying 11.5.
Surprised it's that low. I'll take the points.
I'll take the points too. No bet. Great logo though.
I like both logos. Yeah, let's go. UNLV and Fresno. This game. This is the game UNLV loses. By the way, give me Fresno plus 8.5. This is
Cocaine Bowl.
Yeah, the Tark Bowl.
Yeah,
I'm not betting this game, but give me Fresno plus the points.
Did they play earlier this year?
Yeah, Fresno covered for me. They almost won this thing outright, and then they gave up like a 15-0 run in the final fucking 2 minutes.
Shit. All right, so should we bet Fresno?
I mean, I actually think it's not a bad play. It's not a bad play.
Fresno, let's go.
Hold on, let me check the injury situation.
Money line, man. This is a money line.
No. I need to. They have 2 guys. No, I need to know that they're playing. What? Michael Robinson.
They lost all those games with those guys.
Explain to me this. Michael Robinson is a guy who's pretty fucking good for them, right? He's had games where he's dropped 20. It says game time decision, but not injury related. Did you fuck the coach's wife?
I wouldn't even look at the fucking injury report with that fucking team. Those guys were on the losing team anyway. It's a style of play that I think I like Fresno.
I do too.
UNLV will play into that too, where it's just a shit show game. Yeah, give me Fresno, lock it up.
I'll join you. Let's go. Dogs plus 8.5. Belmont is in Carbondale, Illinois. SIU laying 1.5. I will lay it.
I think we should bet Southern Illinois. I think they're better than Belmont. I think this is a reputation line.
Let's go.
Lock.
Let's go. Double lock on the Salukis. Hey, what about that prize piece right there, huh?
There she is. The old Saluki.
That prize piece right there, huh? Shout out to Stone Lebanowitz.
Oh, this
Red hot Akron.
This
We gotta talk about this.
This might be like the stupidest line I've ever seen. They're 12-0 in the MAC.
They won by 16 on January 7th against Central. What the fuck is this number? I mean, we got to take Central now, right? How is this even? I mean, Akron hasn't lost a game. When's the last time they lost a game?
Fucking the Princeton game, the crazy Princeton game.
So they haven't lost a game in the calendar year.
Yeah.
It's some bullshit right here.
This is
no
a
bet.
rig game.
No
this
bet.
Is a fucking
Yeah.
rig game. Yeah, I'll be on the rig side. I'll lock up Central Michigan. This line makes no sense.
Yeah, you're right. I'll bet it too. It's like Sam Houston, right? I mean, this line's like 10 points off of what it should be. I don't even get it. I mean, they got Connor Stallions in fucking uniform there.
Akron wins by 3. That's what's going to happen. Watch.
Yeah. Idaho is in Cheney, Washington, taking on E-Dub. E-Dub's laying 2.5. No. Give me the Vandals. E-Dub, is E-Dub won back-to-back games? 3 games in a row. All right, maybe. I was thinking we should bet Idaho.
Dude, Eastern Washington sucks.
Yeah, let's bet it. Let's bet this.
I'm in.
Double lock on the Vandals. Next one is a tricky one. Elon is getting 8.5 at Wilmington. Wilmington has William and Mary on deck at William and Mary.
I love Elon.
I was thinking Elon too.
Elon's lost 3 in a row, but I think they have talent. I think this is a good team.
I'm not going to bet this though, because that arena was so rocking the other night that I do think it is the momentum of that arena. Like when you get going, I think it fuck you up, man. I'm going to take Elon, but I'm not going to bet this.
I'll bet Elon. I think Elon's
right.
I think Elon's got some dudes, and I think Wilmington, this is a trappy spot here.
Money line Mac. Loading up. Betting on the Phoenix. Rising with the Phoenix. All right. And then we have one of my favorite games of the day. The Rail rivalry. This is a fucking heated rivalry. If you don't know your SoCon,
it's a great game.
This game matters. I'm seeing this now at 6.5, so it's gone up from 4.5 to 6.5. I think we should lock East Tennessee State.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
ETSU plus 6.5. This game's great. I will watch every second. God willing. Next up, UC Davis. This is a sneaky one here. All right. We got to talk about this here. So
Davis.
I was thinking that too. So I was looking at earlier today, being a Big West specialist as I am. I was looking at the remaining schedules of both teams. So Irvine is at Hawaii on this slate. Dangerous game. Irvine's still in first place. They're tied. They're in first place on a tiebreaker. Irvine's road schedule though is pretty decent. It's if they get through the trip to the island, I think they can survive Bakersfield and Fullerton and Davis. But on the final day of the regular season for Irvine is Santa Barbara, at Santa Barbara. That could fuck up their whole, that could make them a 2 seed or even potentially a 3 seed. San Diego has Northridge on the road. I think San Diego's got I think San Diego's going to get the 1 seed, dude. I think they are going to end up with the 1 seed.
They're better than Irvine.
Yeah. I think we got to take the point. So it's just a letdown spot. It's too many fucking points. 16.5. Let's go.
Yeah.
16.5 points. Rob Donaldson saying sprinkle the money line with Davis and Jim Less.
Jim Less, baby.
Let's go. Troy, this game is huge, by the way. Troy is in Jonesboro, Arkansas. This is why I love this fucking slate is you have games like this. Arkansas State's 12-0 at home.
It's a national TV game, by the way.
Well, the first place in the Sun Belt is on the line here.
Yeah.
First place in the Sun Belt.
Yeah.
Troy is getting 5.5. Arkansas State won at Troy. I think Troy's going to win at Arkansas State. I'm taking Troy plus the points. Lock it up. We battling?
No. I love Troy here. Revenge game. They got the athletes to match Arkansas State. I think this could be a fun game. 1 possession. Yeah. Can't wait to watch this game. Lock up Troy. Give him 5.5.
Double lock on the Troy Trojans. Mike, you got to hit me with a name, brother. I've been to many great authentic Mexican restaurants, but it's on the way to the Santa Barbara Bowl. Drawing a blank. I've been in Santa Barbara a lot, but probably not if I had to guess. Because I feel like in LA, I would go to a bunch. In LA, we could talk a bunch though. Next up, Princeton, Yale. It's another big ass fucking game here. Now Yale's kind of running away with this thing, right? How many games are they up?
2, I think. Whatever it is, I'm gonna lock up Princeton.
They could still. They still have a tough enough schedule. They could still.
Yeah,
this is a huge fucking game.
I'm on Princeton, whatever the number is.
Okay. Huge fucking game in the Ivy right there. Michigan State is in Champaign, Illinois. Damn, man. I fucking hate how this went up a fucking point. I'm going to stay off it now. I'm going to take Illinois, but I at 5.5, I don't know. Cause I thought Illinois is the play. I still think it's the play. It's right around that number right now to me, but
I think Illinois might blow them out.
I was thinking they would win by anywhere from 7 to 10.
I think we're going to wait another game for Izzo's record. Give me Illinois. Revenge game from a couple weeks ago. I think they're finding their identity.
All right, let's go.
Saturday night, that place will be awesome.
Double lock with the Illini. Once again, though, if I may paint the picture, this is a huge game within the Big Ten. Especially if you think Michigan State you can win the regular season in the Big Ten. Gigantic fucking game. Marshall can't win on the road, but they're heading to the Cajun Dome. I think we bet Marshall.
I'm not going to bet it. Give me Louisiana, no bet. I'm staying off this one.
I may bet. I'm gonna bet Marshall. I will lay the 5.5 with Marshall. Lock it up. Rob Donaldson, Princeton Yale game. Look back. What do you mean by that? Like pull up the history or go back to the slide? Oh, 11
Yale's
and
laying
a half.
11 and a half.
We got to lock that.
Lock up Princeton.
Yeah. Double lock on Princeton. Let's go.
I think it is 11 and a half. I see an 11 and a half. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a lock then. Double lock. I think Marshall's going to get a road victory here by double digits. So let's go. Cal Poly is catching 10.5 in Northridge. I will take the 10.5, but I will not bet it because Northridge has fucked up some of these teams, man. I feel like Northridge at home has a lot of double digit wins.
I'm going to lay it. No bet.
Next up, oh boy, Kentucky heading into Austin, Texas. Take on these Horns.
It's a fun game too.
I'm gonna lay the 1.5 with Texas here. No bet.
Oh, I'm all over Texas. They're on the wrong side of the bubble. Got to get a big win here. Kentucky off the big week, beating Tennessee, sweeping them. They're banged up again. Yeah, Texas hook them all day.
Money line Mac, lock it up. The Horns. I just don't like betting Texas. You know, I don't want my money on that filthy.
I hate them too.
Filthy institution.
I hate Kentucky.
Yeah.
So it makes it.
Idaho State is getting 3.5 in Bozeman. Get this bullshit out of here. Who the fuck do they think Idaho State is lately?
They love Idaho State.
No, lock Montana State. Fuck out of here. I'm laying the 3.5. What are you doing here?
No bet. I'll take Idaho State.
Seattle is in Tarleton. Seattle's laying 5.5. Shut the fuck up.
Out of here.
Double lock on Tarleton. Take the money line. Plus 210 or whatever.
Didn't Seattle beat them by like 1,000 2 weeks ago up
this
there?
Is not. They're going to lose this game. They are going to lose this game.
Tarleton's going to fuck them up tomorrow, though, in the rematch.
Let's go. Let's go. Double lock on Tarleton. Can't wait to watch this game. Santa Barbara in Riverside. I think Riverside's going to get them. Riverside's laying 1.5. I'm going to lay the 1.5. What are you doing here?
I love Riverside here. I mean, let's fade Barbara off of the Irvine pop-up spot. Yeah, all day, lock up Riverside.
Double lock on Riverside. Oh, sorry. I don't have Beanick here. I can't do all this shit. I got like a fucking crucial sore throat right now. There's a chance the morning show might not happen because I'm gonna just take a million fucking NyQuil hits. Might wake up in a couple years, like Seagal and Hard to Kill.
Cheers.
You know.
I can spill my shit.
Yeah, I'll take you to the bank. I'll take you to the blood bank. Yeah, double lock on Riverside. Omaha is in St. Paul, Minnesota. This is a huge game. All these games are fire tomorrow, man.
That trash can is about to get its ass beat.
You know, Omaha's still in first place. You know that, right?
Yeah, till tomorrow.
I'm all
Tommy's about to spank him here.
The line's even telling you.
Oh God, Tommyville. Tommyville is by a zillion here. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Tommy's -7.5.
Omaha from.
Let's go. It's your bullshit trash can. Bring back your football program, you pussies.
That shit's coming to an end. I mean, they just gave up 100 plus to fucking South Dakota State. Now the Tommies are gonna whip them.
I got a smash play right here too. This is 100 miles of fucking hate. You might ask yourself, we battled on this one, by the way, back on January 18th, and you lost because you got cute. You took the road team, the Tops in Murfreesboro.
I'll take the Tops here.
Oh, I'm all over the tops here.
Yeah.
This is a home game rivalry. Western Kentucky laying 2.5. I'm all over this shit. Double lock. Double fucking lock on these tops. One of my favorite plays. TCU is in Tempe, Arizona, taking on Daniel Katie's bunch, the Arizona State Sun Devils. This is the game that like Hurley loses, right? I'm taking Arizona State -4.5, but it stinks a little bit, doesn't it?
Oh, I'm blocking TCU. Give me the better coach. Fading Arizona State off that fucking unbelievable crazy game.
Do you see Arizona State's AD? Hurley's job is safe. We're very happy. What are we?
Jamie Dix is gonna go in there and win.
He's got photos. He's got fucking photos of somebody.
It's gonna be hilarious. TCU's gonna win. They're gonna be 7-7 in league play. We're gonna be like, how the fuck is Jamie Dixon keep winning these games with this team? Yeah, TCU all day.
I can't believe
it sucks.
I can't believe the shit I read. Like, I just want people to know this. Okay. Bobby Hurley has been at Arizona State since 2015.
Yeah.
He has made the NCAA tournament 3 times.
Yeah.
But guess what? He has lost in the first 4 or the round of 64 all 3 times. So he's never gone past the first round of the NCAA tournament. How the fuck is he? I don't understand what Arizona State's doing. I do not understand what they're doing. How is this job safe?
It's like fucking Capel. It's these Duke guys.
If you don't know what I'm referring to, their athletic director came out and stated that he is safe for the coming years.
I will say, I wouldn't fire him the first year after the Big 12. I would have fired him after the last year of the Pac-12.
Yeah,
this year was tough coming into the Big 12. I mean, it's a tough league. But I mean, I thought they should have got rid of him last year, to be honest.
Shout out to Zach giving us $5. Appreciate that. I don't understand. You're at a school that, I mean, I just want to compare this real quick.
Dude, fucking hired Drew from Grand Canyon. Drew, they don't even have the best fucking basketball program in the Phoenix area right now.
I just want to
better than them.
Check this out. So in the previous 8 years before that, or 9 years before that, Herb Sendek was there. Herb Sendek went to the round of 32 once. And so he went to the NCAA tournament twice, but he went to the NIT 4 times, right? But he won way more. Like Herb Sendek, okay, year 1 he was 8-22. Then he had a 20 plus win season, 3 in a row. Then they had 2 losing seasons. Then 2 more 21-12 seasons, and then he got fired the 18-16 season. Like Hurley has had. I think Sendek's tenure has been better than Hurley's. I don't understand it. Yeah. Anyway, I'll take Arizona State. No bet.
TCU.
Moneyline Mac locking up TCU. Sendek had James Harden too. At least like there was star power there. South Carolina is catching 16.5 in Gainesville. I'll take Florida minus the points actually. And you could talk me into a lock with Florida.
What's Florida? No, they're off of the Auburn and Mississippi State road games.
I'll lay it. I'm not. There's no way I'm taking South Carolina.
I'm taking the Gamecocks.
Lock?
What are they? 0-11 now.
They're fucking awful on the road though. They get blown out in some of these games.
Florida plays with their food randomly though, at home, against some of these inferior competition.
Yeah,
I won't bet it.
I'll stay away. Yeah. Utah Valley, Southern Utah, little rivalry game. Valley's laying 8.5 in Cedar City. Fuck out of here. Give me Southern Utah. We should bet this.
It's kind of a rivalry a little bit.
Yeah, we should bet this.
Yeah, let's go.
8.5.
Southern Utah.
Southern Utah plus 8.5. Let's go. Utah Tech is at Cal Baptist. Cal Baptist laid 11.5. Give me the points. No bet.
I hate this game. Give me Dixie. No bets.
Yeah. The Flamin' Libs. This game's awesome, by the way. These are teams jockeying for position at the top of the CUSA. This is at the Don Haskins Center in El Paso, Texas. UTEP won on a buzzer beater at the Flaming Libs. Can the Flaming Libs return the favor? I say no. I think UTEP is going to complete the sweep.
Agrees.
Taking the Miners, lock it up. Yeah, double lock on these Miners. I'm excited to watch that game. Kansas State's in Provo. I'm excited to watch this game at the Super Soaker. The Wildcats are getting 5.5.
Bubble game.
I'm taking these points, man.
Yeah. K-State money line.
Yeah. Let's
Went
go.
out right.
Double lock on K-State plus the points. All right. Next up, we are going to Las Cruces, where New Mexico State's laying 7.5. 6.5. We should lay this. I'm laying this. FIU's not any good.
Yeah, they're horrible. I'll lay it. No bet.
We should bet this game.
Well,
Weber State is catching 11.5 at Missoula. Against Montana. Like, this was a 4-point game on January 16th.
Yeah, Weber should have won.
I'm betting Weber State.
Yeah, I'm on Weber too.
Yeah. Double lock on Weber State.
Number 4 in a row, baby.
Double lock. I'm in on that. That line's off. LMU is at Portland. LMU is laying 5.5, and I am going to bet LMU minus 5.5 because Portland just beat their rivals, Oregon State. This is a great spot for LMU. What are you doing here?
You Portland. No bet.
Oh.
No bet.
Pepperdine is catching 26.5 at Gonzaga. I got no idea. Yeah, I'll take the points. No bet.
Gonzaga, they're frauds. Lay it.
San Francisco is at Steve Lavin in San Diego. What's his number?
12.5. 13.
No, it should be like 15, right?
It should be like 90.
Give me the Toreros and the points.
Same. San Diego is so fucking dead.
No, I said the Toreros because
I agree. I'm just
okay.
talking about like they are so dead right now. It is unbelievable. But I'll take the points. I'm not going to bet San Francisco off the Gonzaga game. That's crazy.
Kansas is in Salt Lake City. Jayhawks are laying 6.5. I think we should bet Kansas.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck up. Utah.
Yeah. Double lock on the Jayhawks minus 6.5. All right, next up we got Wazoo. This could be a good game. It could also be a blowout. Depends which Wazoo shows up. Wazoo's catching 15.5 in Moraga, California. Against St. Mary's. I don't know. I'll take the points. No bet.
I'll lay it, man. Fucking St. Mary's is a wagon.
Boise State is in San Diego, California, taking on the Aztecs.
This is a fun game.
Great game. I think Boise is going to win this game, dude. I think San Diego State is too young. San Diego State beat Boise in Boise on January 4th. I think Boise is going to get him here.
I kind of love Boise. The more and more I get it. They won there last year too. I think they're going to win back-to-back years there.
Let's go. Double lock on Boise State. And the final game on the slate, the Anteaters going to Hawaii.
It's not paradise all the time. It's a hard ticket to Hawaii.
I mean, you just wanted the buzzer against a rival. Now
Hawaii,
you're going to the island.
Hawaii might win.
I got to take Hawai.
They don't
Standalone
have,
game.
they don't have a travel spot here. They're already out on the island. They played the other night. Irvine's got to have a quick turn. Yeah, Hawaii money line. Lock it up.
Let's go. Double lock on the Rainbow Warriors. Sprinkle that money line. Holy shit, we made it through.
Oh God, I hate this segment right here.
Yeah. Top plays of the night. Oh man. All right. 6 each, 6-pack.
I guess, yeah.
All right. I said some ones that I loved earlier. What the fuck were they?
You gotta go like back to your fucking notes.
I'm gonna start off with. Actually, no. I should probably start at the beginning. The fucking Long Island Sharks. Yes, they're getting that done. Put that as one on the 6-pack. I'm gonna put Army on there too. That's 2. There were some ones that stood out to me. What were they?
The problem when you fucking do these fucking shows.
3.
Can't even read my handwriting.
3. I'm gonna take Louisiana Tech. 4. Delaware. 5. Alcorn State. 6. Tarleton. 7. Western Kentucky. No order. I love all those plays right there. Fire. 7 games.
All righty. I love UMass. I love Arizona against Houston. I love Oklahoma State against Texas Tech. I love Illinois against Sparty tomorrow. Revenge game there. I love Troy against Arkansas State.
Oh, I do like that one too, man.
Yeah, and then final one, give me Boise over San Diego State.
Shout out to Parlay P giving us $10, saying appreciate you guys. Hope you all your bets hit except AZ. Go Cougs. Shout out to he's a Houston Cougs fan. Mac, check your stats. He DM'd you the Caleb Love versus ranked teams nugget. Okay. And
but he's gonna break out tomorrow.
Rob Donaldson, I do want to mention the SWAC parlay, folks. I do think we are in a good spot here to carry out on a Saturday. I do believe there's an edge that you're not seeing here, but I'm not going to parlay every SWAC game. These are the ones. Alcorn State, which I do think if you want to get real cute, you could throw that as the money line. But if we're just doing parlay, I would feel horrible if they lost by 2. Take the 5.5 with the Braves. Parlay that with Texas Southern. Parlay that with Florida A&M, and parlay that with Prairie View in the points against Southern. Those are the 4. Do you want to add a 5th? I personally think you got to watch that Doc Bradley situation with Pine Bluff. It makes sense if he plays, but who the fuck knows? Information's hard to come by there. And maybe what you could do is make it an HBCU parlay. If we have anything in the MEAC we liked, not really. Not really.
I will say,
I just think
I forgot one. Alarming. We love.
Oh, that's number one, actually. God, that's. I mean, so we just gave you.
That's the mega.
That is number one. That is number one. Alarming. Yeah, I knew. I said I was like, that's the best play of the day. All right, folks. Give Moneyline Mac a follow on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at the Colby D. The College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Noah Beanick is on Twitter at NoahB77_. Check out the College Baseball Experience. There's games all day tomorrow. I'm gonna have a hard time being able to watch them, but there's games on all day. Check it out. They're covering it heavy. College Football Experience, FCS College Football Experience. Me and the Bet Detective, CJ Sullivan, do the UFL Gambling Podcast. Check that out. It's coming down the pipeline here. Check out the CFL Gambling Podcast as well, and the Ryan and Rush Show. And don't forget the pregame show. Hopefully I can make it tomorrow. I will say if I feel like a horse's ass like I do right now, then it might not happen. But I try to be there for every single one of those. So yeah. Check out all those. Check out the Sports Scaling Podcast, the Bottom Line Bombs Podcast. Till next time, folks. I cannot wait to watch these fucking games tomorrow. And remember,
all I know is we're hard-working, tax-paying people like you, and we don't take shit from nobody. You got that, asshole? Ask me. The fucking union that works for you.
we are the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
When I spit my darts, you get ripped apart. Save the cookie cutter mother for 106 apart. Cause of your liquor will I sip your heart. You never dumb it down, dog. If you're smart, I throw out a couple of lines. Biters are quick to cross. Fishy you on a dick to lie. Piss you off, it goes. Tits and bras, lips and jaws. I use my common sense to see the bitch and all. Good thing you got the market corner. Kids and malls. Grip the red carpet as you slip and fall off. Another career spear. Thanks for trying to block. You get an A for effort and an F for shut the fuck up. Here's a hint. Put down the mic, you catch a glimpse. And keep them eyes wide when you see me. Mike's I sees them. So when you see him, you got a good reason to look. Catch a glimpse. A lot of these heads need to improve their improv. Talent's not a program you download to install. Quality spread through hard work, no involved. My peers respect me cause I'm genuinely evolved. Beyond gathering names to build up my buddy list. You decide friendships and pounds of suicide and bloody risk. Come equipped or leave empty handed. They don't call me C's for nothing. See the camera? Smile, click. Here comes the picture. You act like a child. Manhood don't fit ya. I'll break your whole style down to a bumper sticker. And never need a gun to lift ya. Here's a hint. Put down the mic and catch a glimpse. And keep them eyes wide when you see me. Mike's I sees them. So when you see him, you got a good reason to look. Catch a glimpse.